On this episode, we go back. How far back? My back. Who got my back? Tambay. Welcome back to Tambay TV. I am your host, Pael Fajardo. This is another special show, okay? I started off by saying we go way back because our guest today is a guy I've known during the early parts of my life and is the person who is responsible for getting me into Spider-Man comics specifically. Marvel's Amazing Spider-Man comics specifically. I was grade 2. We were grade 2. Arayat. And by this point in my life, I've only known Spider-Man through the cartoons, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. I've seen comic books. I have a Marvel card by this point in time, Series 1, Norrin Rad, Silver Surfer. Remember that much? When we were grade 2, this is my good friend opening this comic book and telling me, "Bro, tingnan mo yung drawing na to." Ladies and gentlemen, Wincy Ong.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Okay ba? Okay
Okay
ba sa
ba?
intro, bro? Kasi totoo naman, first time, bro.
Talaga, really?
Hindi, ikaw, ano first comic book mo? Naalala mo ba?
Yeah, that was it. I bought that from a book sale, from a convention for books before.
Napupunta ka na ng mga
Yeah,
convention,
yeah.
bata tayo?
My dad brought us there and I bought that
Right? Because I remember
Todd
you
McFarlane
presented it.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. It was Dr. Ock. Mayroon, mahaba. And you followed it for a while.
Yeah.
Nung time na nalala ko, every month meron ka ng bago because your first was when you bought it.
Yeah.
Tapos sinundan mo na weekly.
Hindi rin. I didn't have money, man. I was able to get, grade 4, I was able to get the trade paperback. May trade paperback na, may graphic novel and collecting all the issues.
Yes.
Wala pa, I only had the first issue, tapos I wasn't able to follow it.
This guy's my best friend growing up. Totoo, pare.
Yeah,
Alam mo yan?
man. Yeah.
Fucking, wala, prep. Pero yung prep, parang iniisip ko yung mga memories natin ng prep, wala akong mahukay.
Ako rin eh.
Grade 1, wala din masyado. Or
We entered the Ateneo 1988, right?
88, yes,
89 was
yes.
grade 1. 90 was grade 2.
No. 91 ang grade 2. Kasi
91 ang grade 2, right?
89 si prep. O anong section natin ng prep?
Malusog.
Galing. 1.
Giho.
3. 2.
2, Araya.
Yeah, that was because in Ateneo, di ba, back then, nung may grade 1, kasi di na daw ganun.
Wala na ba?
Wala na. Or, wala nang prep ata.
Wala nang
I
prep,
don't
yeah.
even know. Or may babae na rin ba? I don't even know.
Yeah, I heard.
May
High
babae
school.
na rin. Sa high school.
Yeah.
So, back then, di ba, hindi nagpapalit ng sections eh.
Yeah.
Di ba? So, who you knew from 6 years old to 8, it's the same people you hang with. First time natin maghapon is grade 2.
Yeah.
Di ba? May lunch ka ng baon. Diba? Yan yung mga basa times natin. I'm like, fantastic.
Tsaka para if you think about it, pop culture back then was a bit weird eh, no? Na parang, that was the birth of, that was time for rap music.
Definitely.
Yeah, and the pop
Rock also. A lot of
yeah.
rock. We're the rock kids.
Mga Skid Row, Guns N' Roses.
Siyempre,
Yeah.
Pearl Jam.
Pero Spider-Man wasn't that, it didn't reach critical mass back then. It wasn't so hot.
I think it was. Because people, especially yung Todd McFarlane run, yung meron ka, the one with may lizard,
Yeah.
diba? Doc Ock,
Yeah.
hayop din talaga drawing ni McFarlane. Siyempre, Venom,
Yeah.
may Carnage na ba nun? Wala pa,
Yeah.
Wait, so yung mga first comic book mo, ang mga first comic book ko rin?
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
My brother was more into the X-Men. Ako yung more of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
He was more of the Jim Lee guy, my older brother.
No, but then Jim Lee came grade 3.
Grade 3, yeah.
Grade
Actually, I started this whole love affair with superheroes. It's not because of comics. It's the trading
take us
cards.
back there. Trading cards.
That was a gateway drug.
Pero series 1 pa lang, what did we have?
Grade 2, series 1.
Wait, so yung series 1 na sinasabi ko kanina ng Norrin Rad na Silver Surfer na card.
Yeah.
I remember having that nung prep.
weird, no?
Di ba, pre?
Actually, ang weird, before this, I was looking at like, kasi wala akong reference on it was like one big, like, a whole 3 years that was spread out that
Exactly.
you couldn't like, hindi pa tayo ganun mag-isip nun eh. Walang internet na parang, this is 1988.
Oh, it's so hard
Strange
to
stuff,
relate.
man. Like, 87, the Ghostbusters cartoon came out. 89, the Playmates Ninja Turtles action figures came out. That was grade 1. 1990 was mga kababayan ko, Francis M.
Francis M.
And the Marvel trading cards.
Marvel trade. Are you sure it's 91? 91 ba?
90 to 91.
90 to 91. So maybe I had that wrong in my head. Pero ito yung panahon, if you remember, bro, scenes were like a year late.
Talaga?
Di ba? Di mo naalala? Pati
I
yung...
don't remember. Actually, I remember watching Tim Burton's 89 Batman.
Me too, in a cinema.
Vividly.
It was my first movie.
No way.
Oh, what was your first movie?
I don't know.
Na maalala mo? Hindi tayo
I think it was
Star
a
Wars.
Filipino movie pa. I think Anak ni Zuma.
Na?
In Makati
Stars
Cinema
Ravelo pa,
Square,
Ravelo
yeah.
pa, Ravelo.
No. Danny Fernandez.
Danny Fernandez, sorry.
Yeah.
Shit, this is coming from a guy who just worked for Ravelo. Anyway,
Yeah.
pero ganun nga. Ito yung mga... Pero I think Batman was on time. Because I remember, we watched a lot of movies in your house. I remember. Diba?
Actually, strangely, 1989 to 1990 was a strange year for movies. Actually, ang weird, sabi nila.
Batman was 89.
Yeah, and what's this? Lots of good stuff in the 89.
Like,
I think
research natin habang sasalita ka. Sige.
I think the Ninja Turtles movie was 89.
Hindi,
Di ba?
of course not.
The Secret of the Ooze.
91 yun.
91,
Grade 2 tayo nun.
okay.
And we watched that
Oh, Ghostbusters 2 is
in
89.
your house.
Yeah,
Ghostbuster
2
2.
is 89. The same summer as Batman.
Are you sure?
I'm not so sure, pero...
19. Oh, Last Crusade.
Yeah, last question. There you go. Ghostbusters 2.
Tama. Ghostbusters 2 is Stay Puft.
It's Vigo.
Tama, Vigo.
One was...
One was Stay Puft. High up. Yun din, laruan, bro. Do you remember this is where we dig in and I ask your geekdom and its genesis, bro. Saan nagsimula ang action figures mo rin?
Strangely, I was too young for He-Man. That was like the greatest trend kasi in late 80s, 87, 86.
Ako may kuya kaya may nakawaan ako ng He-Man.
Yeah, pero
Kuya Mike,
I didn't relate to it eh. Spiritually, parang I didn't relate to the concept masyado. No? Parang it's Conan Barbarian eh, di ba? Na,
Hindi mo type yun, never
like
resonated.
the questing hero, di ba? It's sci-fi fantasy, di ba? Parang gano'n.
So ano una?
Strangely, Thundercats resonated.
Right.
Which is sort of similar to He-Man.
I was about to ask that. So what spiritually is the difference between Thundercats and...
I like the design. If you're a kid kasi, you don't go for the narrative eh. Parang, you look at itsura. Yung action figures, parang...
Ano yung cool, di ba?
Yeah.
Ano yung cool tignan?
And actually, Silverhawks also.
Yun.
Pero you watch it again now that you're...
Sama,
man.
I was about to ask,
Yeah.
have you touched base with...
My old stuff, yeah, it's so bad.
Sama.
Like the animation cycles are really limited.
No, but then they were still good. They were still well drawn. I mean, well drawn, but bro, remember nung time na yung kamay?
Yeah, and
Ang
Japanese
flip ng
artists.
page. Japanese artists, yes. Na Sunbow? Was it Sunbow?
Yeah, I
Sunbow.
forgot. Yeah.
Tama ba?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
But I always like cartoons and action figures. Which 80s kid doesn't? Diba?
So your gateway drug there was the Thundercats.
Yeah. Until now, I still have a...
Napanood mo yung reboot na cartoon?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Galing
2011.
Yes! Why didn't
Beautiful.
they continue that?
Yeah.
That was... Make that into a movie. That is your Thundercats movie. Diba? I mean, maybe...
And they got, what's this?
Ang galing
Miyazaki influences na?
Yeah, the art style was awesome. The
Right.
story was
Yeah.
deep. Yun, speaking of Conan, that was medyo... Actually, hindi. Kurosawa. Parang it was more like a samurai
Japanese
tale.
Yeah, more Japanese
Felt like a samurai tale compared to its... Yung dati niya yung mas medyo He-Man. Ito biglang, even the design, Chitara, sobrang ganda ng Chitara.
Yeah.
I remember that. Sayang yun.
Sayang.
Two seasons, di ba?
Yeah.
May ganun ba? Umabot ba?
No, one season lang. 13
One season,
episodes.
that's
But
13 episodes.
parang Game of Thrones level na ba?
Ganda
Yung
nun.
writing.
Ganda nun.
It's very
Diba?
political.
Make that into a
It's
movie.
very... Yeah.
I'm gonna buy that shit. Ang ganda nun.
Pero
Tsaka yung mga title, meron pa yung sa title. Fuck.
yeah, amazing writing talaga.
Amazing writing. I can't remember that now.
Pero yeah, have you reviewed like the old stuff?
Oh yeah, a lot of it.
Watching it through your adult eyes?
Through John's, I've learned to relive how I felt and not judge it through the eyes of your current day eyes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like for example, when I watch Mask, in cartoon, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
All the episodes are on YouTube.
Did it age well?
Yeah. I mean, I have to remember that this is a time that is done by hand. One. So, sa animation, medyo matutuwa ko na, ngayon, chibog na yung kaya animation. The story doesn't really hold up, but it's got that 80s kick to it. There's a mindset that there's... Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Meron siyang... Like, when you see yung mga PSA nila sa dulo. Yung mga knowing is half the battle type. Hanggang Mask may ganun, ha? Did you know that...
The Say No to Drugs campaign.
Yung mga ganyan.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was. It wasn't always Say No to Drugs. It was also... G.I. Joe, oo, ata.
Yeah.
Ay, hindi. Mask din ata.
Yeah, lahat.
So you've seen this recently also?
No, not Mask. I mean, what I realized
What did you revisit?
Well, the old Real Ghostbusters. It's in Netflix now. It's not so good.
Hindi talaga
Weird,
na.
oo.
Wala na.
Siguro
Turtles, di mo ba pinapatos?
the first one, the first cartoon, the 89.
Yeah, binalikan mo na.
Hindi pa.
Yun
Pero
ang
I think that was
sama
good.
din, no?
Sama
Pero may
rin.
laugh trip din. But again, you have to, that's why when I watch that, hindi ko siya judge by my, I know that most probably it will not hold up. So may allowance akong pagbigyan. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So pag
kasi,
medyo stupid, nasasakyan ko.
kasi if you watch cartoons now, it's more sophisticated. And it's not just a glorified commercial for action figures and cars and
Kasi wala na
T-shirts for
Wala
kids.
na dun masyado yung market also, I think.
yeah. And that was us. The market was us.
The market is us. Kasi what, to those who have kids, kung ano yung alam nila ng bata sila, pumasok sila Toy Kingdom, yun ang bibili nila sa anak nila.
What are the toy spending habits now of kids? I'm not even updated.
I think, if I were to assume, they're more on, like, my benchmark are my nephews.
Yeah.
Sila, it's more Pokemon at saka mga digital games
Apps.
na. Apps. Switch. Yung Nintendo Switch. They're crazy about that
Pero
shit.
ito, pare, this is another question I wanted to throw you.
Go.
Would you trade your childhood, seeing all these pop culture references from Tim Burton's Batman, Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, would you trade that childhood to the childhood of the Zillennials now, where they have amazing Marvel movies, amazing special
We had
effects?
to go through the support ones, to answer your question, fuck no, because I feel like a half-breed.
Boom, yeah.
I
me
feel
too.
like a half-breed. My friend put it, Bob, I was with Bobby, and he put it so perfectly. He said, bro, we are only digital immigrants in their world. Think about that. We are digital immigrants. These fuckers were born with a fucking cell phone, with an iPad. iPad ang pinapanood nila pag wala sila may game. They were born in a digital world. We are but digital immigrants because we were born with typewriters, landlines.
Yeah.
Go.
Tsaka parang looking back at it, na parang, if you hold an artifact like an action figure before, or like a trading card, or a book, or a comic book, parang, this is gold, di ba? Parang this is precious. May ganong feeling
Meron.
Na parang this cannot be stolen from me. This cannot get wet, di ba? Parang, you're so protective eh.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course. Kaya ka, ano na sila eh. Tapos I was hanging out with kids, bro. Like, two artists din. Just chilling out, having a couple of drinks. And one's making music, sabi niya. CDs? Like, what are you gonna do with CDs? They're just clutter. Itsura ko talaga para, I'm gonna, pumigat ako tapos gawa na ako, sabi ko, I'm gonna pretend it didn't just say that. Kasi sabi, what? Sabi ko, the problem with you fuckers is your fucking attachment to material objects, I mean, the sentimental attachment, that does not exist with you anymore. Think about it. Tayo dati, CD, lagay sa shelf,
Yeah, oo.
di ba? Linis ng kaskas. There's something about a tangible thing. Nowadays, it's kind of disappearing somewhat.
And a movie was an event talaga, di ba? Before. Then you watch a movie in the theater. Parang,
Oo. At once a year, masaya na tayo. Meron tayo
Oo.
superhero na kung ano man.
yeah. The
Diba?
technology wasn't there yet.
Good question. Ikaw, would you? Di ba? No.
No, no.
We're digital immigrants, bro. I love that.
Ako, the fact that I had a very, my mind was still malleable in the time of the Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters.
Mm.
I'm very grateful.
Right?
And to see Batman 89 through a
Yes.
child's eyes.
Pare, di ba nakaka-trauma?
Yeah.
That destroyed me, bro.
Versus, let's say, I watch, let's say, sige, sabihin na natin the Avengers, di ba?
Itong Avengers.
Yeah,
no?
let's say I'm 3 years old now or 5 years old now and I watch, let's say, Infinity War. I think iba pa rin yung feeling if I were 89, so I was 7. I watched
Watch.
Batman 89 back
Traumatic.
in 1989. Yeah, parang ako nga what is
Traumatic.
ako religious experience. I'd call it like that. 'Di ba?
Oo.
Parang holy shit, what is this? 'Di ba?
Pero ako, I was traumatized as a kid.
Oh yeah, it's a
just
scary
so there's
movie.
there's like a boundary in time. Pare, wala never seen Batman on screen.
No way.
O, on screen. No. I mean, as a kid,
Yeah.
in a movie screen.
Okay,
I
yeah.
mean. On a TV screen, yes. At ang kilala natin Batman, si
Michael Keaton.
no,
Adam West.
Adam West.
Yeah.
Si Adam West at si Burt Ward ang kilala natin Batman and Robin. Tapos ipapasok mo si Keaton, biglang itim. He kills, ang dami niyang pinatay if you watched it again.
Yeah,
diba?
yeah.
Ang daming nakaka-trauma. Jack Nick as the fucking Joker, as dark as that was. Medyo traumatic yun, bro.
Pero have you watched it again, like recently, the
Definitely.
Burton movies?
Yes.
Strangely, pare, it aged well.
Yes. Pero, pinagbibigyan mo siya.
Yes, I
You
agree.
You agree. There are some parts of you that, okay, I'll understand that medyo, but game changer.
Yeah,
Definitely.
oo.
Definitely.
Tama, you're sort of like, parang you're like an old man who's looking at an old artifact tapos sinasabi mo na parang, it was a product of the times.
Of the time. You have to
Yeah.
respect that. That's the way I see it. And if anything, what I noticed na especially effective gawin ngayon is you attach some of that in your works. Whether movie, drawings, t-shirt design.
Yeah.
If you give a hint of like the 80s or our
Yeah.
age, our generation, because let's face it, we're the purchasing power of the world
Yeah.
right now. Our age, like 30.
Lalampas na nga tayo soon. Eh.
Malapit na.
Hindi na tayo target market. Eh, no?
It kind of feels that way. Hindi pa. Hanggang 90s. Pag nag-90s,
sige.
medyo pasok pa. Pasok
By
na.
2020, iba na yung ano pa.
Iba na yung
Iba yung
luma.
decision makers. Limp Bizkit na yung ano, yung...
Yung sounds nila.
Oo.
90s. Hindi, tayo pa rin. Pasok pa rin. I still listen.
Wala pang revival ng grunge, yun lang.
Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Wala pa. Nasa 80s. Nakila Duran.
Late 80s pa tayo.
Oo. Pero if you put that in a little bit of your work, like movies, Bumblebee, napanood mo.
Yeah.
Galing,
Loved it.
di ba?
Loved it.
Fucking, they spoon-fed that in your face. Teka, pero gusto ko bumalik muna ng konting nostalgia para konti.
Okay, go.
Michael Keaton, shock. Medyo shocking, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero, that was 89, 90? Maybe, I'm assuming, kasi grade 1 tayo, prep is 89. Lumabas ang Batman 89, we got to see it in the cinemas, 90.
Ah, talaga?
Late talaga mga scene ng time na. Kasi now, mas maaga pa tayo sa kanila eh.
Siguro kasi hindi pa digital nun. They had to physically transfer it in a ship, no?
Sa bagay.
Or a plane? I don't
Or
know.
a plane, maybe. Ganun ka backward.
Hindi kaya nga ngayon parang if I look at IMDb tapos
Ah.
I look at the old films and look at their year of creation, parang I'm confused eh. Na parang, didn't this come earlier or later? Parang gano'n eh. Kasi syempre yung reference ko lang is grade 1, grade 2, grade 3.
Yup.
Walang Facebook noon or wala kang historical.
Walang internet noon. Can you imagine? Again, bro, digital immigrants. In their world.
Kasi ngayon, di ba, on Facebook, lalabas minsan 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Parang ang tagal na nun.
Oo, pare.
Layo na nun. Medyo naiinat talaga ako ng konti na parang sometimes it's a double-edged sword. Minsan parang, Puta, bata pa na itsura ko dito.
Yeah.
May konting gano'n, di ba? Speaking of itsura, you're a guy who just had his birthday last week, bro.
Yeah.
Belated happy birthday.
Thank you.
And I got you something, bro.
Oh, wow.
I
Thanks,
kinda
man.
Made you something.
Oh,
Sorry for the
wow. Thank you, man. Do I open it?
Of course.
Okay, game, man.
Yan ang,
Ganda naman,
Kasi yan ang-
Thank you so much.
yeah,
man.
sorry, yung box, wala yan. Yan ang tignan mo.
Let's open it.
Kasi yan ang sunod nating topic.
Oh my God. Thank you, man. This
Gawa
is
ko yan.
amazing. Ikaw gumawa nito? Holy shit, man. So, wala tayong visual, so I'll describe it.
But I'll put videos up, don't worry.
It's a Donatello sculpture from, this is from the Michael Bay movie, no?
A mix of everything. It's all made. Maybe the elements are there.
Yeah,
Gawa,
man.
invento.
Was this 3D sculpted?
3D sculpted, bro.
And you hand painted it?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Holy
Who
shit,
else did,
man.
bitch?
Amazing.
I got skills, bro.
This will be living in my
Live it where it may,
In
bro.
my,
It's yours.
in my cabinet. Thank you, man. And
Ito, God honest truth, bro. When confirm tayo Monday, sobrang hinataw ko yan. So 4
Grabe,
days,
pare.
4 days straight. 4 days of work.
you got mad skills, man. Thank you.
Thanks, bro.
You
That's
should
a
sell
thank
this
you.
stuff, man.
I will. Don't worry. You're the intro to what I'll be selling. I'll be posting pictures of the bus. You guys like or and
So
share.
this is what you've been doing all the years that I haven't seen you.
Yes.
Thank you, man. Amazing.
Bro, of course.
Thank you.
So when we confirm, pare hinataw ko. Kaya nung sinabi, and God willing na nag-cancel
Hindi mo ba natapos?
Hindi, tapos na siya
tapos mo
nun.
na, yeah.
Pero yung mga parts na clear, na-improve ko pa dun sa span na, dun sa 3 days,
Yeah.
additional 3 days. Nung natuyo, may mga nakita pa akong mali. So, buti na lang din
Grabe,
nag-cancel.
pare. Beautiful sculpt, man.
Thanks.
I'm a sucker for sculptures.
Yan, bro. So, I'll be producing, mamaya, pakita
You
ko
have
sa'yo
all
mga
4
sketches.
of them?
Well, I was so inspired when we fucking talked, and especially turtles, which the topic we're getting into next. Tawag ito. Tinapos ko yun in 4 days, bro. That's what I'm saying.
How'd you print it?
Yeah, 3D printer.
Oh, you bought it.
That's a 3D printer.
Is this expensive?
Nah, it's okay.
What about the
Ito.
molds?
Walang molds. It will print it. Kung ano yung tsura niyan, mamaya. I'll show you the
sige,
process
yeah.
later.
Galing, pare.
No, yeah, kasama yun sa meeting. I
If I
promised
could have
Wincy.
half your talent right now.
I promised Wincy 1 hour because we have a meeting after this.
Yeah.
Pero, katingin ako tingin sa oras. Kasi I'm sure we could go on.
Yeah, man.
Bro, Turtles, that is a thank you
It's amazing.
for introducing me
Thank you.
to the Turtle. Well, hindi, we kind of grew into it, pero we watched the Turtles together. The first one, and Secret of the Ooze was in your house,
Yeah.
in Ayala, diba?
Ninja Rap.
Laser disc,
Yeah.
diba? Tama, diba?
Yeah,
Both
tama,
movies.
tama.
Oh, Secret of the Ooze na ba?
Secret of the Ooze lang yata.
Kasi yung una sa sine,
Yes.
na premiere ata ng Ateneo. Tama?
I remember yung
Tama
mga
ba?
premiere ng Ateneo was The Rocketeer.
Yeah, of course.
The
Of course.
Rocketeer, Hocus Pocus.
Hindi ko naalala yun.
Yeah. Pero The Rocketeer.
The Rocketeer.
Which
Di
was
ba tayo
like,
nag-premiere ng Turtles?
hindi eh.
Or maybe si Dad lang yung may premiere.
Baka,
because of
oo.
ad ages. Because I remember I had a fucking poster na invite.
Talaga?
Oh, nung first movie.
That
yung
was big.
Lahat ng ulo lang nila.
Yeah.
Kita, tapos naka-shell na gano'n. That was game-changing. And yun nga, Secret of the Ooze, I remember watching in your
Yeah.
nights. And I didn't know favorite turtle mo si Donnie.
Yeah.
Was that ever since? Or
Ever since. Strangely nga na parang, you know, all these personality quizzes online na which Disney princess are you? Which X-Men are you? And parang I answer it blindly without like wishing that I'd get this specific character. Like whatever answer I put in, it always brings me to my favorite character when I was a kid. So I guess I was like,
so si Don,
Donatello, which
Lagi.
Ninja Turtle are you? Lagi.
lagi.
Which Ghostbuster are you? Ray Stantz.
Talaga?
So
Egon
parang,
Spengler.
yeah, talaga.
Feeling Egon lang.
I guess parang pure ka talaga nun at that time, age, no?
Yeah.
And
definitely.
yung
Hindi,
spiritually
ba't
parang,
ako Raph? Raph yung bad boy. Magulo.
do you find like an emotional connection to the character? Oh, Raphael.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, aside just from just the namesake.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I know.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like the
Although I've met Raphaels or Paengs whose favorite Ninja Turtle is not Raphael.
Raphael.
Yeah.
Ako pero hindi. Hindi rin. Because mas fit sa person medyo matigas ulo, mainit yung ulo, mahilig mag-gym.
Yeah. And he's the hothead, di ba?
Hothead. Exactly. Kaya mainit yung ulo. He's a hothead.
Pero I've been studying.
Semi-leader though.
I always wanted to share this with you kasi
Go,
parang
go.
I sort of see myself as a pop culture historian.
Oh, yeah.
Parang,
Don't worry, you passed my test. I gave you the Donatello
Yeah.
test, so you passed that.
parang
Okay.
amongst the 80s properties that we grew up in, the most enduring for me, not for me, for everyone,
No.
parang is Ghostbusters talaga and Ninja Turtles. Not G.I. Joe, not Mask,
talaga?
not... Hindi, globally.
Globally.
That they're still producing it now. Tapos parang I've been
Yeah.
thinking, what made these intellectual properties endure so many years? And still,
It's a good question.
diba? I thought about it. Actually, I think Ninja Turtles as a storytelling engine, I think Ninja Turtles is better than Ghostbusters kasi I tried to look at the heart of a narrative.
Mhm.
The Ghostbusters before, I thought then parang it lacked heart. Kasi they were not friends eh. And yung goal nila as a
team
in the narrative is to make money, di ba? In the
Was
beginning
it?
at least.
Sa bagay. Yeah.
Tapos they were businessmen. And you had what I like about them. Sabi ni Ivan, they're coming up with a new one.
I know, I read that, of course.
Jason Reitman.
Para sapat kailangan pamamatay ni Erpat bago nila gawin di ba?
Oo. So,
Pero okay lang, at least
Yeah.
gagawin.
Pero I've finally found what makes Ghostbusters tick. Yeah, the very engine of it. It's about your love for a city. It's a love affair with New York. Na parang how did they change throughout the narrative? At first, they were greedy 80s type of businessmen.
And scientists.
Pero hindi eh. More like
Diba?
si Ray siguro is pure. Na parang he wants to connect with ghosts and he wants to... Actually, dun sa movie, if you watch it, parang amongst them, parang ang noble ni Ray na parang he doesn't really wanna capture ghosts. Parang he wants to create a dialogue with them. So parang scientist talaga siya. He's like talking to an alien. Ang peaceful nung nung transaction niya. Pero Peter Venkman is after the money talaga.
Exactly. But that's what I was about to say. Si Venkman na parang if I remember it correctly, maski si Egon, siya yung paranormal expert. Diba?
Parang may Asperger siya eh. Si
Asperger.
Parang, Sheldon sa... Yeah, parang... He doesn't have human emotions masyado. Almost robotic.
Yep. Siya nga yun. That's him.
Yeah.
And then, Winston
Actually, I really like the character of Winston. Kasi in one sentence, na parang he had a job interview in the firehouse.
First black man on a team.
Yeah.
On a cartoon team, sorry.
Tinanong sa kanya na parang, do you believe in ganito, the Loch Ness Monster? And he says na parang, if there's a steady paycheck in it, I believe in anything. Ganda, di ba? In one sentence, parang you got his character, di ba?
Sa movie?
It's the first one. Ghostbusters.
In the first
Yeah.
one. Shit, I gotta revisit that.
Yeah, man, it's great. Tapos, when they see the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man step on not St. Paul's Cathedral, a cathedral. I forgot the name. Peter Venkman says, Bill Murray says, nobody steps on a church in my town. Tapos finally, they say na parang, this is our city, we love the city. Ang galing nga eh, na parang usually save the world eh, di ba? Ang threat eh. Like, you watch the Avengers film. It's always New York.
Because New York, Turtles are also in New York, di ba? Na talagang iba. Have you been? I've never been.
Yeah. Actually, yun na nga. Strangely, my wife and I went to New York noong October. And of course, it's the first time that I traveled without my family. I set my itinerary. And we went to this superhero tour.
Sarap!
This guy who's a geek pa. Konti lang kami sa tour. Tapos,
how did you hook up with this guy?
Sa website.
Give him a shout out. Anong pangalan nung?
I forgot, man. It's part of Lonely Planet, I think.
Okay.
Tapos sinanong ko, sabi niya may question and answer free for all. Could you ask me what You can ask me anything since we're ending the tour. Tapos, and we're just a small
Wait,
batch.
what's included in the tour? What's a
Oh
superhero?
man, amazing. We started at the United Nations. We started with Wonder Woman.
Ah.
Sinabi niya, ang ganda, and what I like about it, he's sort of a writer din. So, yung theme niya,
Ah.
he goes like thematical per
Okay.
stop. Na parang, I wanna start with Wonder Woman because New York is a melting pot.
Anong significance si Wonder Woman sa New York?
United Nations. She's an ambassador.
Tama. Okay. UN is got it. Okay.
Yeah, tapos he brought us to... Sorry, ang tangent na. Ang daming tangents na. Ano. Tapos Spider-Man, of course.
Syempre.
Where, sabi niya na, this is where the Osborns live. The Osborn family. Yeah, so, it's
Anong
like
family?
these are really high-rise condos na, I think mga...
Ano yun? It was shot there or it's there?
It was shot there, the Sam Raimi ones.
Okay.
It was where the businessmen daw talaga live. Who work in Wall Street and the industrialists. And it's a really posh place.
I'm sure.
Tapos he brought us to Grand Central Terminal where the Avengers was. Tapos, strangely, ang pinakagusto ko, the Daily Planet.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was in its place?
It wasn't called the Daily Planet. It used to be a newspaper office, and the Globe was in the lobby.
Okay, wait. Ano naman to? Reeve.
The Reeve, yeah. Pero it's also where Schuster and Siegel got the idea. Pero instead of in the lobby, they put it on the roof. So parang surreal, di ba? Na parang sabi niya, every day, when Schuster and Siegel were still writing Superman, they walked around New York to get inspiration. Kasi the birthplace of the comic book no, was New York.
Yes.
And you notice why even fictional cities like
Gotham.
Metropolis,
Yep.
it still looks like New York.
Mm.
Because all the artists who were Jewish, immigrants and
Yep.
were poor kids,
Yes.
they just stared out of the windows and drew
And
the heck
imagine.
out of it. And imagine, yeah. Tapos, yun pare. And nakakaano rin parang, he brought
Buong
us...
araw to? Buong araw.
Around 3 hours. Good 3 hours.
Nice.
Yeah. And he brought us to the Marvel offices from the 1960s.
Oh!
We couldn't go in. We couldn't go in, but it was the revolving door.
Why couldn't you go in?
It's now,
Museum? I'm guessing.
no, it's a business finance building.
So ibang, hindi na siya...
No, the original one.
It wasn't preserved or anything.
No.
They just pointed that that's where it used to be.
This is on the top of this building. And sabi niya, please hold.
Timely pa to.
Yeah,
This was timely comics.
it's timely. Martin Goodman.
Uh-huh.
Sabi niya, hold the the revolving door. Please hold it. Sabi namin, why? Because all the artists, Jack Kirby, who held this door.
Oh!
And they submitted every Friday holding their what do you call that?
Portfolios.
Bristol boards.
Uh,
Still fresh with ink.
mhm.
And
11
they
by
did change the revolving door since the 60s.
Talaga?
Yeah, so parang, oh my God.
Nice! Lahat talaga.
Yeah.
Goosebumps, bro.
Yeah, man.
Well, so humawa ka doon. Sana
Yeah, of course.
May picture ka na
Yeah.
kahawa ka doon. I'm sure, man.
So
Hayop.
parang, yeah, I fell in love with New York. Tapos, yeah, with the question and answer portion, I asked na parang, I've been noticing a lot of pop culture stuff in New York, especially with the Avengers kasi ngayon parang, kasi he brought us also to Stark Tower, to,
What was in its place?
it's IT,
IT.
with a residential,
Dinagdag lang yung
the A, yeah.
Yun lang yung superimposed, but
Yeah.
everything else, like the look of the buildings, yun,
Yep.
yun talaga.
And the Freedoms 4 Plaza is, embassy.
Embassy.
It's an embassy.
Anong embassy?
I forgot, African yata or something. So,
galing,
they just put in the 4. Pero
Ah.
it's that. Oh my God, parang,
Sarap.
di ba? Parang, holy.
Hayop.
And of course, you had the Chrysler building.
Of course.
You had, that was in Spider-Man, that was in
It's in a
Joss
lot.
Whedon's. Yeah, it's in a lot. So,
Ninja Turtles, I just was watching both movie, the first movie, the 2014 one, and yung original, I was watching it, both talagang centerpiece si Chrysler, dinadaanan talaga.
yeah,
When
more
you're
than the Empire
introducing-
State, no?
Yeah, when you're introducing New York, it's one of the things na nila sa shots eh.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man.
Talaga,
Really
yeah,
beautiful.
man.
I mean, I recommend every superhero fan na you save up money, at
Definitely.
least see it once in
Yeah.
your life.
My sister lived in New York for
Wow.
the longest time before she had to come home. Because Basta, anyway.
Tapos,
So, sayang. I'll go.
I was also able to go to Harlem, which is sabi ng
Luke
tour guide,
Cage.
La Luke Cage. It's not practical anymore because it's expensive. It's not a iffy neighborhood anymore. It's
Yeah, I heard
expensive condos around I think $3,000 for a small room.
that. Wow.
And Hell's Kitchen with the church in the Netflix show for
The one that they used.
yeah, and he told us that it's also impossible being Hell's Kitchen being a crime-ridden street because the rents are really expensive now.
Now.
Yeah.
Kasi back then, I think that magulo talaga. Kaya nga siya Hell's Kitchen. So, ngayon matino na Hell's
Matino na, and it's expensive. Expensive as AF.
Pwede ka ba muna ba?
As fuck. Yeah. And of course, Bleecker Street. Which has Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I know.
They shot
Of
there.
course.
So, strangely, sorry, pun intended.
But
Yeah, strangely, the Doctor Strange, what do you call that?
Sanctorum.
It's Delhi.
It's a deli.
Yeah, and they CGI.
Alin ang naka-CG?
I heard they have good panini sandwiches there.
Anong CGI nila doon?
The structure.
Sa harap, the whole
Yeah.
front and the circle
Yeah, the
windows.
circular the rose
Circular.
windows. Yeah.
Rose windows. Sorry, is that what?
Tapos,
Sarap.
but there's still hippie. There's still the hippie stores like the
The
Kush,
doon?
the 60s still live there.
Nice.
It was where the hippies thrived pala in the 60s.
When you went to the States, how long were you in New York?
8 days, I think.
8 days.
Not enough, man.
Talaga?
Yeah. Kasi pare, when I landed in the airport,
Uh-huh.
JFK, god damn yung tourism board nila. You know what they used? The first thing that I saw, pare, were the Ninja Turtles. Parang kids welcome to New York. Tapos, di ba? Parang you go there.
Meron? May...
No, ang official mascot ng tourism board ng New York are the Ninja Turtles.
I didn't know that. Talaga?
Yeah, man. Parang, they even have brochures na... Parang, di ba, we have brochures in the airport naman natin. You have the four telling you where all the children's museums are.
No
Mascot na
shit!
sila ng so parang...
Laking pera nun, bro.
Pero man, di ba, parang I felt like a kid again. Makita mo yun,
Of course,
di ba?
syempre parang welcome. Pag-ug pa lang, nag-welcome sa'yo, di ba? I was gonna say, sa Japan, when you land, si Mario.
Talaga?
Oo, pag landing mo, for some weird reason, unang-una mo makikita si Mario. Sa arrival pa lang. As in, di ba, airport, once you get off the plane, you walk like, sometimes it's a walk-a-lator, sometimes it's an escalator pababa. This was the one in Osaka.
Beautiful airport, yeah.
Ganda. Pagbaba mo, isang buong pader si Mario. Talaga kanya-kanyang strengths, pare. We should do something
Which is too
like
bad,
that
yeah. If you
for
think
the Philippines.
of something
diba?
like that for the
Tie-up
Department of Tourism.
Yan ang mga pagmimitingan natin mamaya, bro.
Yeah, man.
Well, fast forward in time, bro. What have you been up to since fucking
After grade school.
grade
Dami
school?
nun.
Oo, pare.
Well, we went to Ateneo High.
Ateneo High.
Went to-
That's when we drifted
Yeah.
a bit. Because, Southridge na
You
ako.
went to Southridge.
At saka I was also thinking, pag sa Ateneo kasi, once you get mixed up, medyo madalas mo na kasama yung ka-section mo di ba?
Yeah.
I remember we still hung out around mga grade 6, grade 4, pero hindi na
Yeah.
kasi madalas kasi iba na yung...
Tsaka ang laki, no? Parang it was so big,
Okay,
man.
bro. Up to now.
Parang one classroom is a continent dividing you, eh.
Yeah. 40 fucking kids,
Yeah, man.
bro. 40,
It's
di ba?
hard to...
40, 41 per
42,
class.
yeah.
Per class.
It was so hard to keep in touch.
Yeah.
With so many... Tapos you're hitting puberty pa, di ba? Parang,
Oh, sabay-sabay na.
Sabay-sabay na.
Sasabog na to. Have you been to Ateneo recently?
Yeah. I went for a walk.
Ang liit bigla, di ba?
Yeah. And the rock garden. You still remember the rock
Oh, you could... They're just stones, really.
It's cemented now.
Huh?
Which is so fucking corny.
Hindi, meron. I was there. What was the last time?
No, I mean, it's not soil anymore.
Some parts were still soil.
Talaga.
Oh.
I remember kasi parang they poured concrete on it.
Some parts, may mga walkways na ngayon.
Yeah.
Oh, yun.
Kasi before, pare, that was your jam, no? Parang, think of all the stories you can... You know me, man, sabaw na ako dati pa, di ba?
Ang laki niya, pare. Pero when you walk as a grown-up, parang... Vibes.
Don't get me wrong, pare. I was a true blue Atenean until college.
Hanggang college.
I will say, pare, I will say.
Mhm.
my parents have asked me this question already. My friends have asked me which of the three I really like: grade school, high school, or university. Man, it's grade school.
Really?
Yeah, it's the best school amongst the three.
Really?
Yeah.
High
The
school.
education was good.
How was high school like?
I didn't like high school.
Magulo.
Yeah, kasi
I don't think anyone really likes high school.
did you?
No, not well, kind of, because of the music. The music kept, for me, kept it okay. Pero medyo weird di ba? First time ka naliligaw ng chick.
Yeah.
First time mo.
Hindi ako, college na ako, pare. Torpe ako na.
Torpe. Pakulo ko nun. So medyo. Bro, kasi ako, okay lang ba?
Go.
Diba? I don't think anyone really likes.
I really love the grade school, the
grade school.
library.
Me too.
I've had, even the teachers were great, man.
See, di ka Mr. Hay, no? Ako, Mr. Hay ako.
Oh, even characters eh.
Oo,
And you had Mr. Valencia.
Valencia. Borja. Borja ka, di ba?
Yeah.
Borja ka,
I had got Borja.
You got Borja. Kasi remember, magkakapit classroom na naman tayo no, grade 7. Xavier ako.
Yes.
Very,
I was Canisius.
Canisius, oo. Pero malapit lang din eh.
Malapit
I remember.
na. Yun nga yung masaya ko yung old friends mo from prep grade 1. Parang at least 2 classrooms apart or 1 classroom apart. Parang, okay na rin. Pwede na
rin. Pag class 9, pwede ako maglakad papunta doon.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you remember those, pare?
Nagja-jamming pa tayo ng grade 6, grade 7 eh, di ba?
Hindi pa si Dela eh. Si Aldridge. God rest his soul.
Yeah, God rest his soul. Yeah. Grade
Di ba tayo
6
nagkita
classmate
doon?
ko.
Hindi pa tayo nakita doon?
Sa wake?
Sa wake niya?
I was in the
Hindi ka pumunta.
Yeah, pero yeah, he's a good friend of mine also no grade 6.
I miss him. God bless him.
And yun na nga, can I say something lang?
Of course.
Di ba parang he was a bully?
Yeah.
Quote unquote. Quote unquote. Or sige, a badass.
Badass! Idol!
Oh.
Kuping pa.
Hindi niya ako he never touched me, never bullied me. Wala pare kasi swerte
Kaibigan mo
ako
si Pael.
pare. No. Aside from that pare. Hindi his family business back then was a video store.
Was it? I don't even
Yeah.
remember that. See?
He knew all about movies. Tapos in our class, I was the only one who was crazy about movies. So may nang bubuli sa akin doon. Parang, you cannot touch him. He's my movie buddy. Parang gano'n.
He was like my best friend nung grade 7. Kami talaga, kami naman kayo magkaklase nung grade 6.
Grade 6, yeah.
Ako, kaklase ko siya grade 7. Tama ba? Xavier. Tapos, yeah.
Grade 7 kasi I became a total nerd na eh.
Sumuko. Nerd naman tayo, bro.
Yeah,
Talaga,
true,
bro eh. As in, di ba?
Pero yun na nga.
Basket.
Yeah, basket, of course.
Basket.
Pero not anymore.
Pero growing up, di ba? Tapos, pero dati kasi pag nerd ka, medyo, hindi, sa batchmates mo, oo. Pero to the adults, you were a nerd. But then sa atin, they're just cool naman ng nerd, ah. Di ba? It was,
Strangely, pare.
Right?
Good thing na sinabi mo yan. I had a high school reunion recently. Pare, yung nerds nung batch natin, well, except kung let's say ikaw yung mga iba talagang socially awkward. Pero if you were into comic books or trading cards,
cool pa rin
you weren't bullied eh.
di ba? Hindi eh.
Or if you were the best drawer or illustrator in class, you were protected eh.
Exactly.
Sikat ka pa nga eh.
Oh, exactly.
Actually, sabi ng brother ko, si Emil, if you had trading cards and comics doon, hindi ka ibubuli, nanakawan ka. Hindi, totoo pare. Nanakawan ka ng bully.
Totoo yun.
Hindi, di ba?
Totoo yun.
Hindi yung parang anong binabasa mo, nerd pangit niya na. Hindi pare, nanakawin yun sa'yo.
Kukuha niya sa'yo yun.
Di ba? So the bullies were nerds.
Exactly. Di ba? Kasi I think it was our age when our batch, or more or less our age, when pop culture was being cool. Kasi dati pag pop culture, parang yung medyo uso lang. Pero sa atin, we grew up just, di ba? Ikaw what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kasi ever since then, tuloy-tuloy. I think we were one of the first ages na nagkaroon din ng laruan. Second batch, maybe. Because what was the mass influx of fucking plastic toys? He-Man.
He-Man was the first one, di ba?
Diba? Or Star Wars. Sabi mo na Star Wars.
Yeah, the 77 run.
77.
Kenner.
We weren't born, but we were of that era. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, talagang sa atin, there are adults now, like the older ones I noticed, especially the mga pushing 50s ones. Their attachment to toys is not as much as tayo gets natin when we see a Ninja Turtle reference or a He-Man reference. Gets natin yun. Sila, di na nila gets Ninja Turtles.
I think yung mga senior sa atin, Star Wars, the first one, A New Hope.
Lahat, all three.
Kasi 70s eh.
70s.
Kasi tayo siguro, A New Hope didn't resonate as much eh.
As much.
We were Return of the Jedi kids eh.
Yes.
Diba? Parang,
Definitely. Ako ngayon, na favorite ko. Go. You're gonna say something.
although in the 60s and the 50s, they had G.I. Joes na.
Pero not Hasbro mass marketed shit.
It's like boutique products.
Right?
Talaga.
Boutique products like the 6-inch ones, mga 1/6.
Yeah.
Ganyang size. O tapos college, bro.
College, I took up communication arts in Ateneo.
Ateneo.
Fun, man. I didn't know what I was doing talaga. And then, I even shifted. My grades were kind of okay, so I was able to shift to management, which
Okay.
I really hated.
Really?
Yeah.
Ako enjoy ako.
You like management.
Pero creative kasi ako kasi. Pero ikaw muna. Enough about me. Go.
Yeah, the saddest 1 year of my life when I was in management. I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to be. I wanted to draw. I wanted to make music.
Mhm.
That was, of course, there were the chicks. They wanted to impress.
See, kaya ako natuwa eh. Kaya ako na-distract the time because it was, I don't know.
So I failed accounting. I got kicked out. Not kicked out of the program, not the school. So I was floating.
Okay.
The dean said na parang, you know what, you're a writer eh. Parang, my English teacher said na you're a writer and it's all painfully obvious. Why did you shift? So he pulled some strings, wrote me I was on probation. But I was able to shift back to communication arts.
So half sem com, half sem management.
No, 1 year in management.
But 1 year. So nag 1 year ka ng com.
Yes, nag 1 year ako ng com, then management, then back to com. Thank God. Pero I had to like really have high grades so I could go back. Hirap para, so thankfully nakahabol naman ako.
So were you on track or were you delayed?
I was sort of delayed, pero good thing there was a summer program. Hinabol ko lahat wala akong summer for my 3rd year and 4th year.
Okay lang.
Okay lang pa. Basta
Get me
mamarcha
out
ka.
of the house.
Yeah, di ba?
Sala. Daan ka nun, pare.
So I never had a summer in the last years of my college. Pero yon, I met one of your friends in Southridge, Mick Vergara.
Mick, yes.
Yeah, Mick Vergara. So called me one time. Parang, I know you're not into film. I was sort of into film before. I love films, pero not like making movies. What the hell is that? He said he has got a friend, Dan Villegas, the director Dan Villegas now of Star Cinema fame.
Okay, shout out.
He was doing his thesis, and all his actors left him.
Who was doing si Dan?
Dan Villegas, the classmate ni Mick.
Okay.
Mick calls me up. He was a geek din eh.
Ano to? College pa to?
College to. Sabi niya, dude, gusto mong tumulong sa amin. Wala na kaming maisip. Just come here. It was 2 a.m. na. We have a couple of props and some maybe you want to try out helping us with the film. So I went there. Tapos sabi ko, okay, what props do we have?
What
we don't have actors. They were making a horror movie.
Okay.
Tapos parang I was like that.
Project.
Yeah, thesis. If he failed this, he's gone. So yun, parang 2 a.m. I looked at the props. Tapos sabi ko, okay, this is what we do. Parang I was like Harvey Keitel in Pulp Fiction. Parang, okay, this is what we do. Tapos yun. Pumasa naman si Dan after that. I struck a friendship with them. Tapos yun. Sabi ko, I want to try this film. And then I shifted track, advertising and film.
Wait, so you graduate, yung kanina thesis ni Dan yun, pero ikaw, you were done with college na?
No. I was still in college.
Is that our batch?
My batch. Yeah, our batch.
Our batch. Magka-batch tayo ka.
Yeah,
so batch natin.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar. Anyway, so pag graduate mo, trabaho, film na agad.
No, actually pare, when we graduated, I had a hard time. Had a hard time looking for a job.
Because it's gone.
Aside from that, it was like post 9/11. Tapos the .com bubble. So it was either a call center in Eastwood. As in, most of us didn't have.
Yes.
I remember that.
Yeah, of course.
2004 was so horrible, man.
Hindi, kasi nga, just to the luckier ones in the creative department now, the younger generation have it easier than us because they have more. Now pwede ka na talaga mag-direct yung film.
Yeah.
Pwede ka mag-video game design. My cousin, pare, mas bata sa atin. I asked him his course. What's your course? Video game design. I'm like, that's a course? Yeah. Growing up, wala tayong ganun, bro. Wala tayong, there's no specialty. Especially when we graduated, the year we graduated, 2004, trabaho nun, mahirap. Parang, gagawin mo.
Yeah.
Lalo na creative, if you're creative growing up in that age,
Hirap,
nothing,
man.
bro. Nothing talaga.
Tapos yun, my first 3 years outside college was a lot of odd jobs. Odd jobs, man, talaga. I
Name
thought
how odd is odd.
I became, as in, ang target ko lang noon na parang, at the end of the month, I should have 12,000 pesos. Make it or break it.
Okay ka na.
Okay na ako.
Set na ako.
Kahit I was eating garbage food, di ba?
Above minimum wage lang.
Oo.
Kasi minimum wage that time was 7,000.
Yeah, pare.
Mga
But
ganyan.
really bad times. As in,
Bad times.
economically. And
Yep.
I wasn't, it's not dahil bulak-bulero ko. It's just, it's the sign of the times. Everyone was like that.
Down, yeah, I remember.
So pare, I became, check this out, pare. I was a Korean, I had a band, Narda, di ba?
Of course.
Pero pare, kita mo rin, 2,000, di ba? 2,000 pesos. Swerte ka na nga kung ganun.
Na magagastosin mo pa sa pagkain at alak.
Oo,
sa
at
gabi.
gas parking, di ba?
Gas parking, tama.
Tapos I had,
Tapos kung may checks ka, kain pa yun sa 2,000.
kanya-kanya bayad na yun.
Oo. O tapos.
Pare, I taught Korean. I taught Korean students English.
Where? Online?
No, in Ortigas.
Okay.
It's good racket, pare.
Talaga?
Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 every day.
7.
12 noon.
That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad,
Okay.
man. Tapos, 9,000, pare.
A month?
Yeah.
So, pwede na yun.
Pwede na yun,
Oo.
pare. Tapos, whatever I got, I was also a photographer's assistant. Kasi pare, you can't, that's the strange thing. If you're a director, you can't be a director kaagad
Okay,
if you
yeah.
graduate, di ba? Pare, you gotta start from the bottom. Tapos,
Pero in your head, what was the goal? You wanted to be a director.
I wanted to be a director.
That was clear.
Or an advertising agency copywriter. I did work for an advertising agency 4 months lang para or 5 months. Hated it. Sobrang may pasok kami na Saturday. Worst job ever.
Wait, so that was odd jobs 3 years. It was 2007.
That 3 years para it was like a mixture of
I'm
all these,
sure.
talaga. Employment, unemployment.
Nag-ahensya ka ba?
Yeah.
Oo. I mean, real estate.
Hindi naman.
Ayun, ako mabot
Wow.
doon. So talaga, handing out flyers.
Pero pare, nautakan ko yung system at one time. Magazines yung uso, pulp magazine and I had an SLR.
To those who don't know, magazine is that stack of papers na pwede mo hawakan at binabasahan mo. Sorry, go. Tapos.
So I had this racket in Mega magazine.
Okay,
Mega.
solid.
So they gave me this beat they gave me a Philippine Tatler where all the rich people
Who's who?
Yeah, it's like the socialites of Makati's newsletter or something. Magazine. So,
Yep. I know what it is, bro. Go.
Yeah. So sabi nila, we'll just give you an ATM. We'll give you an ATM card. Tapos whatever you shoot for us, ilalagay na lang namin doon.
Nice.
So I went to Peter Parker, man. Goes full circle. So I was going to these hotel events.
Wait, so let's say you want to get to an event. Kailangan, paano yung papeles mo? Like the invite or the...
They'd say I had a
Clearance.
Philippine Tatler card.
Nice. So you're directly working
Yeah.
Tatler
Pero I was
direct.
freelance.
freelance.
Tapos yung sweldo ko
Peter
is...
Parker ka.
Yeah, oo. So, naisip
Love
ko
it.
parang these are rich fuckers, man.
Of course.
So I printed calling cards. I gave it to them.
To whom?
To the rich fucks, man.
When you were in these events.
Yeah. Tapos, when I gave it to them, sabi, oh yeah, we have a baptism. And we have a bar mitzvah in
Ayun
Alabang.
na.
And yun, sabi ko, this is
Kaya
not
na.
really cheating the system kasi this is not a Philippine Tatler event.
Oo.
Diba? I got the racket from a Philippine Tatler event.
Which is cool because you're freelance.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tapos I got these 5,000 pesos for an event, for a baptism. Diba?
Pwede
na pare.
yun, oo.
That
Baka,
time.
baka dalawa ka nun, talo pa yung kinita mo sa Koreano, nagtuturo ng Koreano.
Yeah.
Di ba?
So I was able to buy guitar effects, pare.
Nice. And a guitar.
Yeah, I had a guitar, pero guitar effects. That was the laptop back then, diba?
Yeah, definitely.
Yun, tapos I locked out. Had a girlfriend na director. Whatever.
Wait, year? 2009.
2004 after
Four
college.
pa.
Yeah. So I was also doing assistant directing jobs for her.
Wait, are we still in the 3 years? From
Yeah, 2004 to 2007.
Ito yung mga in between odd jobs.
Yeah.
Hanap ka ng mga niche. mo na,
Yeah. And my
Okay.
girlfriend back then became famous na, tapos nag-direct na siya na nag-direct. Tapos,
is she famous now?
so, sort of, she's in LA now.
Okay.
So whatever rackets she didn't like, I would beg for it. Na parang, okay, I'll direct this.
Like, what was the first thing you ever directed?
Well, the first thing I ever directed was for my band, Narda. Back
Okay.
then. Siyempre, di ba? Parang,
Siyempre, ginawa ko rin
shit
yan.
where you eat, di ba? Or eat where you shit. What's the expression? I don't know. Tapos, I locked out.
If people want to see this online, where do they look? Is it
YouTube,
online?
yeah, YouTube.
Ano nga, what the type? Tell them.
Just Wincy Ong filmmaker on YouTube. Pero
Madami.
that's a lifetime ago, man.
Oo.
Tapos,
Was
I
that
locked out.
decade ago?
Itchy Worms, pare. That was my first major, like, band.
Band.
Yeah, na-signed.
Mhm.
I did this really small, kami lang talaga. Na parang I got,
Mhm.
yung budget namin, like, 10,000, 5,000 lang.
Oo.
Tapos the record label liked it. So they gave me more stuff.
Mura yun for a video, 5,000.
Pare. Pero lahat na, pinakain naman kami. Tsaka one-man band talaga ako ba.
Anong one-man band?
Parang I did the production design. I edited na rin with my girlfriend back then. Tapos,
That's
ayan,
what they paid you? $5,000 for the video?
yeah, man. Liit talaga.
No royalties, none of that shit. See?
Tapos after that, this is for the reel or for the meal, di ba?
I like that. I like that.
Tapos yun, sort of built it. Tapos, wait, do I go through everything?
Bro, go!
Oh,
Whatever's in your mind, man.
I freaking locked
I'll
out.
stop us at an hour. Sorry,
Yeah.
we are approaching an hour, but I
Go.
love this part. Go.
I locked out for some strange reason. Eli Buendia,
Of course.
guy, got my reel,
From,
my DVD reel of like 4 music videos I did.
I was gonna ask, ilan ang laman ng reel? So, 4.
4 lang or 3, like, of my band and Itchy Worms, yun lang.
Pero, nasa mix ka nito.
Wala pa, pare. I was freelance. Na parang
No,
I was,
you did work for mix too.
yeah.
I was
directing music videos.
Okay, I wanna get into that too.
Tapos I was shooting photographs. I was writing for the Philippine Star comic book reviews. I was writing for Fully Book.
How do you
pare.
get those fucking jobs, bro?
Friends, pare.
Talaga?
Pero yan yung mga 2,000, 3,000 pesos.
Kahit na
gigs.
pa! Pero still.
Tapos 4 months na dating sa'yo. Pero pwede na, pare.
Pwede na, oh. See, the reason why I'm listening to this with a smile is, ako, kumbaga, quote-unquote, closet artist ako for the longest time.
Baliktad tayo,
Oo,
pare.
baliktad tayo. That's what, when we were talking, remember, on the phone, that's what I said. So I'm listening to this now because that's where the route that I want to take. Ako naman baliktad. Corporate, patong agad. Patong agad. Corporate. Jobs, music. Corporate. So it's only like after this my 5-year stint. Doon lang ako fuck this, I will create. Yung ba ako yung commitment to myself.
Yeah.
Recent lang. Ikaw, young
Baliktad.
age, kuha
30.
mo lahat.
Hindi, sabi ko 31, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go
Bakit?
for
Ba't may gano'n?
Parang I didn't have money.
So,
Hindi naman, it's not that I didn't have money.
That's
Kasi
what I was gonna
I'm gonna
say.
lie naman na parang binastos ko naman yung mga who gave me a chance, di ba?
Oo.
Na mga people who took a chance on me. Kasi
Uh-huh.
when I was around 29, 30, the money wasn't good, pero it wasn't bad either.
Uh-huh.
I was able to buy my phone bills naman.
Mm.
I could buy a laptop, ganun.
Mm.
Pero not as good, di ba?
Mhm.
Siguro rin, pare, the job security. Kasi when you're freelance,
Mm.
after your work's done, you're fired na.
Yeah.
You're unemployed again.
Exactly. Of course. Oh.
And ako,
That's what I'm learning now.
Once you're done with the job, para shit, where do I get my next
What's
paycheck?
my next? Exactly. Oh, but it's also the challenge, I think.
Yeah.
On my.
Siyempre, ng 20s, hustle mode ka eh, di ba?
Oh.
I was an asshole when it came to the hustle game before.
Define. Explain.
Stalking bands pa.
That's not an asshole move.
Hindi, to the point na they gave me a music video kasi nakukulitan na sila at naaawa na sila sa akin. Ganon, pare.
Tanggap ng pera, paano?
Check, pare. Hand to mouth.
Hindi kaya pero pag bibigyan ka nila lang, magkano yun? Mga 5,000? Gano'n?
10,000.
Pwede na yun.
Siguro, so
Oo.
if you did like 2 music videos a month, di ba?
If
Ika 20.
you did.
Yeah,
Oo,
if you did.
If you did.
Tapos I got into a dry spell. Siguro 8 months ako walang trabaho pa. I got crazy. So,
Pag ganyan, why don't you, maybe the advantage of being me now when I get to those slumps is I just create. Invento ko na sa akin. Which is why I called you. But we'll get into that later. Pero,
The problem rin kasi pare, ma-pride akong tao eh. When I, 1 year after college, I said na I'm not gonna ask money from my parents.
yeah, same here. Oh.
So I was paying my phone bills, my gas. Ganun ako ka-stubborn na ako.
Ako hindi. Medyo hindi.
Yeah, I mean,
I get it though. I get it though.
So, yun pare, I did a lot of music videos.
Mm-hmm.
Tapos, mix
How
was,
many would you remember?
Oh man, 70 siguro.
Wow!
Yeah man, in a span of like 5 years.
Fuck! So, linggo-linggo?
Linggo
Araw-araw?
at one time man, yeah.
O linggo-linggo or araw-araw? Is it weekly or?
Linggo pare, and sometimes I don't remember, to the point na now, I watch, if I'm feeling senti or something, I watch old stuff. Hindi ko na maalala na parang,
Akin
can I
pala
fucking
yun.
shoot this?
No, 70 bro, that's a
70
lot.
man, yeah.
That's a lot. Sayang experience. Ang dami mo experience pala
Yeah,
talaga.
man. So, abs-cbn, there was mix before na parang they were interviewing directors, di ba? Sa mga behind the scenes. Sabi nila parang, you know what, on one time na parang sabi nila, parang this station is becoming like,
The
parang,
Wincy Ong channel.
Hindi,
Di ba?
oh yeah, parang,
If 70 of
I
the
want-
fucking music videos out there.
at one point, tapos
I'm
parang,
sure.
parang ikaw na yata, parang, do you even sleep? Ganon, sabi nila. You wanna get hired. Siyempre ako naman parang, holy shit, I was 26, 27, let's say. 26. Parang shit, abs-cbn, manager.
Game. Oh.
Yeah, so I took it.
That's lucked out.
That's
That's
locking out, man.
tapos.
Tapos yan, my job was in, abs-cbn.
Tama, I remember, fucking pala, you're all in like Wincy Ong. May mga,
Oh my God, really?
like your shows and shit before, I remember.
Tapos sabi ko, what am I gonna do here? I'm a music video director.
So,
Sabi niya, sabi ng boss ko, just make us look cool, we're old.
nice.
So the first thing I did, nakita mo ba ng 2007, parang the videos became crisper na. Hindi na yung parang low res.
Maybe, around that time.
Before, ang ganda ng Channel V or MTV. That was the first thing I did. Sabi ko,
Pinantay mo yun.
I wanna fix the submission process here. And I'm gonna talk to the satellite people.
What the fuck is a submission of what?
Of the music, of the files.
Of the file.
Compression, and ano. I knew that eh. I was a film, Adobe Premiere nerd eh. So sabi ko, all submissions must be ganito. Tapos I gotta check for quality sa mga music videos. So, parang di ba, parang if you're 26, tapos parang, it's a big responsibility na parang, shit, how do I make this cool?
Pero they trust, I mean, with fucking 70 videos in your resume, bro, madali na yun. Di ba?
Di rin pare, iba yung core. Doon ako na parang, holy shit, this is corporate, man.
But it is corporate. It's kind of, it will suck some of the creativity out. But I bet the pay was good.
Sort of, yeah, pwede na.
Pwede na rin.
Pero pare, ito yung the different thing. Kasi
Pero mami asking, magkano ganun pag...
around 26, 27.
During 2007.
7 or 6.
Pwede na yun.
Pwede na.
Oh. Taas na yun.
Taas na yun actually that time,
Yeah,
pare.
yeah.
With
Pero yung-
inflation and stuff.
Exactly. Taas na yun. Pero your lifestyle, tingin mo,
Pare, I had work on Sundays. Pero, pare, naninibago ako. We shot in studios eh, parang Hollywood type eh. Tapos talaga parang I was working in a factory, I had like chits, what's this? Meal chits for my cameraman, for production designers. And I had to cut off my shoot every 12 or 6 o'clock for them to
what
go
do
to
you
the
shoot the
cafeteria.
VJs? So,
VJs, station
Interviews.
IDs, some of the shows.
not all the shows.
No, all the shows.
See, that's why I saw your name a lot. I remember, wala pang Facebook no, kaya we had no way
Wala pa, pare, oo.
to get in touch with each
So
other.
long ago. Pero one of the greatest years of my life. ABS.
ABS.
Tapos, strangely, I went into acting then, pare. Strangely, yeah.
But strangely, I don't find that strange.
While I was doing that mix job, I got offered sa this show in TV5, Rakista,
Okay.
with, actually really strange, man. Before I got into ABS, nag-audition lang ako sa blind audition. Parang, I had a bandmate before. Kapatid ni Yael Yuzon, Yani Yuzon, pupil. Sabi niya, I'm doing this, they were doing this pilot. They bought the rights to The Office. The Office, yeah.
show.
So it was The Office Philippines.
What?
Yeah. Tapos I was playing the Rainn Wilson
Wait, may
character.
ganun tayo?
Yeah.
That happened?
Yeah, man. Rico J. Puno was the Steve Carell.
American version.
Pam was Tony Gonzaga. Jim was Ping Medina. I was Rainn Wilson, pare.
Oh, what happened there? What the fuck?
Pare. We shot a pilot.
Oh.
I knew how to direct actors, pero I didn't know how to act on screen. It never made it to the focus group discussion. Sabi nila, this is so intelligent. PNG is not gonna buy this.
Oh.
And the license was so expensive.
I'm sure, but how was the pilot, in your opinion?
I think it's in
opinion.
YouTube or I don't know. It's called Petix. They turned it into Petix. Office, diba? The Office.
Pero in your God-honest opinion, kaya? Papalag?
Yeah, man. It's yung the interview style na handheld.
Comedy was... I mean, Tony's
Yeah.
fucking awesome with comedy. Kaya niya.
Tapos I had Tim Tayag was my office mate then.
Kaya din niya yun.
Oh,
Kaya
parang.
niya
So
yun.
parang like comedians.
Ano,
and
ikaw yung parang Sheldon doon, gano'n?
Yeah. Role.
Bagay! Sayang!
Tapos sabi nila, nagustuhan naman nila yung acting ko nun. Sabi nila, oh, we'll get you first.
Isa, bro.
Pare, I'm not telling, I haven't told this tale.
Go, I know! I just wanna hear it, pare.
So the director sort of liked my take on the Rainn Wilson character. Tapos, abs-cbn star, pare, this is embarrassing. Stars, what's this? Star Studio, or what's this, the talent manager.
Star Cinema.
Yeah. Sabi nila, we're gonna get you for we're gonna groom you to be a comedian / yung mga best friend role sa mga John Lloyd movies.
Oh! But,
Sabi ko, holy shit! Tapos, pero
That
you
was
have
good.
to you have to quit your mixed job.
oh.
Tapos, so I was,
Hirap.
how do I do this, man?
Can't we strike a compromise? Di ba pwede?
Yeah, kasi sabi nila, you can attend workshops. Tapos, parang, I was talking to my boss na parang, what do you really want? Na parang,
Tinanong ka.
oh, do you like directing? Do you want an intelligent job? Sabi niya pa nga eh.
Oh.
As a job using your brain or using your your face and your body. Ganon.
That's still creative.
Yeah, that's creative.
Yeah.
Respect to actors. Pero I mean, like a totally cerebral job versus sabi niya na, if you go into that talent management thing, you sign, binasa niya yung kontra ko eh.
Ano yung mga nakalagay doon?
Pare ka ba? There was that line, I have to dance in ASAP. Oh my God. Sabi ko, holy shit, man. Embarrassing to, pare.
Pero,
Without
pera.
pay.
Yun
Without
ang,
pay, pa.
putang ina nila. Ano yun?
Tapos sabi pa ng boss. Pare.
Sorry, no knock on them, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean dancers, pare.
yeah,
Mad
not our
props.
thing. I mean, just saying you and me. Pero, damn. Pero, no pay. I would have said yes. I mean, sabi nga, what was the Winston line? As long as there's cash a minute?
I believe in anything. As long as there's steady paycheck, I believe in anything.
As long as...
Yeah, pero yeah, mad
Wala.
props to dancers, to the art of dancing. I mean, it's a no joke job, man.
Yes,
Mahirap
of
yan.
course. No,
It's just not me. So, pero luckily, while I was in mix, TV5 called me naman.
ilan years ka na nito?
A year na siguro in mix.
So mabilis pala.
So we struck a compromise, sabi ko. Sir, okay lang ba na
Wait, sorry, rewind. So, ano sinabi mo dun sa meeting kay boss na sinabi? Ano sagot mo?
Sabi ko, I can't do that. I can't dance, man.
So that was the
I didn't sign it.
straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. Okay, so that would have been cool though, bro. I mean,
Talaga.
I can see you pull out that shit.
Para they were grooming me to be this Michael Cera. Kainitan ni Michael Cera.
Kaya mo yun, pare. And you'd stand toe-to-toe with him. You're a taller guy, so sakto ka ikaw yung pang-background din talaga for the smaller ones.
Oh my God, yeah.
The John Lloyds are smaller than, diba? Than you, diba? Comedy. I don't know.
So I did 2 more pilots for
The Office of Petix.
no more sitcoms that didn't see the light of day.
So pilot lang pala.
Pilots palagi, hindi lumilipad. Except for that TV5.
Okay, so
TV5 is one
back.
season.
Forward to TV5 calls you for what?
A role again. Sabi ko, holy shit, where am I going, man? As in, sabi nila, don't worry, it's a Sunday thing.
Not bad.
Tapos the legal department of ABS reviewed my contract with TV5. Yeah, nakasulat nga, I can't work for, of course, 7 and 5. I can't work for them.
Sabi ni ABS.
Yeah.
Oo, syempre.
As a director. Pero as an actor, okay
Pwede.
lang.
Nice. So, lusot.
So, lusot, pare. So, sabi, sige, pero we can't
So,
fuck up your job here. Kasi, syempre, pare, di ba, parang, I was managing a team din sa ABS, so,
boss ka sa kabila.
oo,
Dito.
pare, I was a comedian on the other. Sunday yung shoot, pare, grabe to.
Ano
This
to?
was
Anong show to?
It's called Rakista.
Rakista. Ano ka
With
doon?
Carlo Aquino. I was a drummer and I was ganun role. Michael Serra,
So, ikaw yung drummer dun sa...
the band, yeah.
Can you play the drums?
I sort of.
Diba? You
Yeah.
learned it for that?
No. I learned it for recording.
So, for Narder, bass ka, alam ko yun.
Yeah. Pero study. Kasi I think if you learn another instrument that's not really your core instrument,
Yeah, that's true. Of course.
you get new stuff. So I sort of knew the basics.
Kaya.
Nag-Yamaha ako for like 3 months.
I played the drummer on a fucking Red Horse commercial that also didn't see the light of day.
My
Ang
God.
gitarista namin si Bamboo. We shot him with Bamboo.
Dang!
Oh.
So you had your share of
Cold
being
pala.
in front of the camera.
Of course, a lot, bro. I also had PM, I also had my show. What's this? GMA used to get me for mga extra. Pero ako naman sa hosting. So I was
Then
VJing
you're a great host.
for a while. Oh, thanks, bro. I was doing the VJ thing for a while. Commercials. Ganyan din. Pero on the side ko yun. Kasi ang main ko is like my odd
Philip
jobs
Morris.
in... No, Philip Morris. That was my luck. That was when I locked out corporate-wise. Pero before that, a year in Citibank. Ganyan din. Mga taing trabaho. Anyway, balik tayo sa'yo. So, your show,
Was shot on Sunday in UST.
lapit na dito.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tapos luckily, pucha pare, yung ano namin, 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. We went there Sunday 6 a.m. We finished Monday 6 a.m.
May trailer ka nito? Ano pa paano?
Well, you can watch it all on YouTube. And I think they're bringing it to iFlix.
No, I mean trailer for you to sleep.
No,
or
man,
rest
on
and
my
change.
car. In a classroom.
Putang ina. Grabe.
Pero the classrooms are air-conditioned.
So, to ka like, when they're fixing the fucking set, why are you resting?
In a classroom. I
In a
bought
classroom.
this beach chair.
To ka
Doon
natutulog.
ako natutulog.
Habang naka-makeup
Tapos I
ka
had,
lang.
tsaka pare, in sets like those, there's so much free time.
I'm sure, that's why I
There's
asked.
so much free time, man.
Saka-
Especially, I'm not the leading man. I'm just like
Exactly.
comic
oh.
relief assistant, di ba?
So, ang time mo nun in front of the camera, mga 3 hours lang talaga.
4 hours. Pero I gotta be there.
Exactly.
Kasi minsan
I know.
parang,
I've been there, I remember.
let's say, Carlo Aquino was my co-star. Kunwari, Carlo is not feeling good, he needs to rest. Siyempre, yung mga the B-plot na, di ba?
Okay.
Yeah, yun. Tapos, shit, man, yun.
Sa
I
taon?
slept from, kung 6 a.m., pare, I gotta make it to ABS by at least 11 a.m. Walang ligo yun, pare. So,
Wait, 11 a.m. ka pa darating? Okay lang dumating ng 11 a.m.?
11 a.m., yeah.
Okay lang pala.
Swerte, actually. Kasi puyat ka, di ba?
Siyempre.
Pero pare, that was hardcore. Yung katawan natin, ganun ka-hardcore when you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
I slept on my car.
Exactly,
Tapos,
that's why I asked. Kasi di ba sa Hollywood may mga trailers sila talaga para doon ka magpahin.
Wow, wow.
Dito sa atin walang gano'n eh.
There was this one time, pag bumagyo, and you know, UST, di ba?
Yeah,
It floods, di ba?
Exactly.
Pare, I parked in a football field. Nakatulog ako sa football field, then I wake up, my car. Pucha, pare, scary. The whole football field was flooded. As in, when I go out of my
Kasi
car,
basa ka na.
hanggang dito, hanggang kita. Tapos, pare, kumikidlat pa. Tumawag yung producer ko, Wincy, nasaan ka?
Andito
Sabi
na.
nga, dito ako sa football field. Sabi, hindi ka makakalakad ng building. Hindi. Tapos, pare, naiwan nila yung ilaw nila dun sa field. With like electricity stuff.
Oh shit!
Yeah, man.
Kuryente!
So, kung bumaba akong gano'n, holy shit, I'm
Yari.
dead.
Hindi
Sabi
na
niya,
pumapasok ko yung tubig eh.
oo,
What
pare.
difference would that make?
Hindi na pumapasok. I was in a CRV, so medyo
Pero
mataas.
gano'n kataas yun.
Oo, pare.
Fuck!
So, sabi na, spend your time there na lang. We're gonna shoot interiors muna, pare. Gano'n.
So, pinag-antay ka pa.
Oo, pare.
Sa bagay, di ka din makakaalis.
Kaysa naman, pare, makuryente ako, di ba?
Kilig!
Pero pare, so I was in a band. I was in a day job. And I was acting on the weekends.
No
My
weekend.
God, man.
Pero never ka nag-audition.
No.
Ayun.
Siguro yung audition ko na was the Office pilot. The pilot shows.
No, but then you didn't. What I meant is, kasi ako, I went to a lot of VTRs.
Oh yeah, I did that too.
Oh, yun, exactly.
For
Fuck it.
commercials.
in a laugh trip. So, gano'ng katagal yun?
One season, pare, 13 episodes. Tapos that, we got cancelled. It was Malaysian money kasi tapos naubusan.
TV5, and this was showing back then.
Every Thursdays and Sundays.
Kay TV5.
By TV5.
Kasi ngayon, TV5 is
Wala na.
Signal,
Yeah.
Signal na, diba? Anyway, putang galing. So, 1 year lang. Pero, tuloy-tuloy pa si ABS.
Yeah, tuloy-tuloy pa si ABS.
For how long? Pa?
2 more years. I was there for 2 years.
So, around the first year, that's when TV5 ended.
Tapos yung they heard of my TV show, but the TV show I did for TV5, ABS were asking me na rin to act for some of their shows.
Oh, yun.
Na extra.
Oh.
Pwede na rin, di ba?
Pwede na rin, of course. Bayan.
Maski Mix told me na parang, umarte ka na rin sa amin. Like,
Anong ginagawa mo doon?
interacting with the VJs, ganon.
As host?
It's like parang Woody Allen type na
Okay.
director and actor, ganon.
Nice! So may ganun
So
din.
it's fun, yeah. And acting with the bands.
Pag may mga sketch.
Yeah, sketch comedies, yeah. For mga award shows, ganon.
Nice. Ang dami mo pala experience.
It's a long life, man. Super long.
I know, of course, definitely.
Tapos I'm only gonna say this on air kasi nasabi ko na rin lahat eh.
Sige na, bro. Kaya ka tayo nandito eh. Kaya sabi ko masarap.
Kaya pare, na-realize ko na I had to look inside my heart din na was the acting thing. I enjoy that.
I'm sure.
And pare, it's a craft din.
Yes.
It's no joke, man.
I get it.
I mean, you've done your share.
Of course.
When the Rakis, the TV show came out, pare, I had 2 calls, my God.
You had 2?
2 calls. 2 calls, phone calls. First week, when the season ended, siya pare, TV5 again. Sabi niya, would you want, tropang trompo. They're
Flagship.
yeah, kumbaga they're reviving it. Sabi niya, you wanna act. Sabi ko, oh my God. abs-cbn directing job or tropang trompo?
Side lang naman eh, ba't hindi?
Hindi pare, grueling yung Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Tapos,
So
bubble
you said-
gang pare. GMA.
Sabi
Sabi ko, shit, is this a line I cross? Actually, naisip ko, why not?
Exactly, why
I
not?
could get another job eh.
Oo.
So I did. I stayed sa ABS.
Ba't hindi mo kinuha? Anong schedule?
I was thinking na parang, what would look good in my resume? I'm 27 by that time. 2 years in a major corporation or like an actor. May takot din ako na parang, especially in comedy, let's say na namatahan na ako na as a comedian, baka mahirapan akong kumuha ng job soon eh.
Like in a corporate, you mean?
Yeah.
Now in hindsight, do you regret shit like that? I mean, sorry, in the context of in my resume, is that still in your brain?
Di na nga eh.
Exactly.
That's weird, man.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Kasi now, parang puta, what I do is what I do. How I earn is how I fucking.
Actually, but if you go to ad agencies, the HR people look at what your hobbies are. If you have like an online store, if you have a blog, which is so weird. Kasi before, 10 years ago, parang ano ka no? Bulak-bulero ka kung if you do that. Ngayon parang
dati ang hobbies hindi na monetize. Ngayon ang hobby mo na monetize. So kaya that's what and one of the goals of this podcast is also to open people's eyes that finding what you love and doing it on a daily basis will fucking earn. Eventually,
that's beautiful, man.
Things will always earn. Diba? People will pay you for what you love doing. That is the world we live in. That's what I believe, and I'm kind of proof positive. Like 4 years into doing this shit, alam mo yun na it will happen eh. Kaya nga sa akin, dati ganyan din ako eh, na shit, won't look good on my resume. Pero now in hindsight, in the world I live in now, wala na. Mga bata, bali, wala na sa kanila yun. Na parang, di yung channel ko kumikita ng blah blah blah. Diba?
Yeah, man.
They're fucking YouTube channels.
And I worked in an ad agency in the last 5 years then. Para yung mga habagong hires namin, may charity sila. Stratworks. I was a copywriter, head copywriter for Strat.
Ano ba yun ang dream sa akin ng dad ko?
Copywriter.
Ako rin. Pero wala, tikas ulo din na, ayoko, gusto ko management.
Did you like agency life, ad agency life?
I was never part of an ad. I was always the client. I was always on the side of it. Kasi nga PM, we're the...
Para next time, I wanna talk to you about your life.
Game! On your show. Game. Ikaw balik na rin natin to. Ako sa akin kasi ganito, I always go to the genesis. From the geek to the what you're doing now and shit.
Yeah.
Eh, kasi, I regret that fucking 1 hour we spent in the
So,
on the phone.
mas masaya to,
Bakit?
no?
Ito, syempre mas masaya to, pero sayang yung material. Ayoko na ulitin, pero that was a lot of laughs, a lot of ganito.
yeah, man.
Sarap, di ba?
And tsaka pare, ang rare na ngayon with Facebook and social media to have like a pure conversation. Like
Exactly, exactly, definitely. And it's always what I aim for. And that's what I like about long form. Aside from the 15 minutes kailangan mo interview ng tao to. I'm not gonna,
this. Yeah, man.
15 minutes, we're just warming up.
Yeah.
Kaya ako I go for the long run. Pero ang record ng ano ko,
3
podcast, 3 hours, you saw that?
Yeah.
Si Roby. So, hindi pa tapos yun. After that, we just,
Yeah, edit na.
I was like, we gotta cut this, bro. Wala na to. Anyway. So, yeah, di ba? Wait, so after, sorry, bro, we'll be ending soon. Don't worry.
Go lang, I'm enjoying
There
it.
you go. Good, good, good.
I'm enjoying too much.
Good, bro, good. Kasi this is crucial in where we're going after the podcast. Anyway, mentally, I mean. So, hinindihan mo si Tropang Trompo at saka si
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum. In hindsight, not that we want to live in regret.
Yeah.
With your mindset na ngayon na, fuck resume, do you think you would have gotten that instead? Or,
I was thinking kasi parang I'm really a shy type eh. Na parang, and, what's this? I'm not very good with self-promotion. Aminin ko yan. And, nakita ko rin yung mga, naging tropa ko rin kasi si Carlo Aquino eh. With all
sino
that.
si Carlo Aquino ba? Sorry,
He's
bro,
that,
can't
he's
place.
like a, he's got a lot of movies now. He was in
Okay.
Goyo, he was in Meet Me and St. Galen.
Okay. Show someone.
He's like a shorter John Lloyd, you know.
Okay.
And he's good. He's really good.
Nice.
Nakausap ko, parang, baka hindi ko rin trip yung lifestyle ng actor or a person in front of a camera. Tsaka yung ano ko rin, motto ko rin pare, basta makatikim ka, okay na ako. Yung matikman mo. Versus a lot of my peers who think of stuff in the long run, or a lot of celebrities or artists in the industry, di ba? Parang they're thinking na parang, okay, I'm gonna be an actor forever. Ako baliktad, parang I'm more of a buffet kind of guy.
Me too.
Talaga?
Basta ba, kung subukan mag-commercial, subukan mag-sine.
Yeah, exactly. Podcasting,
pwede na.
di ba?
Pwede na.
Parang ano eh, kasi ups and downs eh, yung in any industry.
Of
Diba?
course.
Music industry, di ba?
Yo,
Ang sarap nung masabi mo na parang,
nagawa ko yun.
kung parang Forrest Gump ka, na
Yes!
you've been through a lot, di ba? Tapos, wala rin akong total regret kasi parang, I acted in on a primetime show din naman na kahit hindi siya ganun kasikat.
Alin yun?
Yung sa TV5.
As TV5.
I mean, yeah.
Tapos, paano ka bumalik sa this one, and probably will end on this one. Sa sine. Sabi mo, how did you end up with a fucking movie in your belt? I didn't even know that, bro.
Talaga?
Hindi.
Yeah, so, it's okay man. What's this? Yung after...
All of a sudden, I feel like a dick that I don't...
No, it's okay.
Go,
man. ABS-CBN, I was also, ito pare, weird. When I was at ABS-CBN, I was scoring, musical scoring, station IDs for other channels, pare. Like the Lifestyle Network.
So, sidetrack ka pa?
Oo, pare. Pero sinabi ko,
Galing!
sabi na, we cannot afford,
Ayop ka talaga, galing!
we cannot afford, like, to get a studio in Makati to write our jingles.
So you did
We're
it
gonna
in
pay you
your house.
50% of that. Pero nadamihan namin. And you do it in your own time.
Anong dadamihan namin?
Yung yung job orders.
Okay. Kumbaga hindi to one-time big time
Oo,
lang.
i-retainer ka na namin. Pero you gotta do...
How do you get that shit?
I don't know, man. I was in a band kasi while in ABS-CBN. It was not Narda anymore. Us 2 Evil Zero.
Okay.
Tapos sabi nila na parang, do you also do jazz, piano, ganon. There was a Lifestyle Network, yung mga stingers na Lifestyle.
Yap. Alin doon? Alin yung sa'yo doon?
No
shit!
Na-na-na.
So sa'yo?
Yeah, man.
Galing!
So parang, holy shit.
I know that.
Talaga? Until now?
No, I'm not. I don't know. I don't really watch TV now.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I haven't done. But then back in the day when I used to watch cable, of course, Lifestyle Network. Mom is a fan. So I was...
Tapos Mad TV ba yun? Balls, and
Alin yung sa balls?
Max. Yung parang, it's a punk, Jen. Tapos, Cinema One Originals. The cable shows.
How much would you earn for that shit?
Oh, that was good money talaga. 30,000 per score. So,
Boom! Nice!
kung ano. I mean, it's not advertising money.
Still.
Tapos my dad asked me.
Walang royalties yan.
Wala, parang score is yours.
Inang mundo talaga natin na to. One of the things, bro, sorry, pause lang. One of the things I learned na advantage in kind of business in the States versus the Philippines, especially with dudes who I've also interviewed on the show. Si Sunny, listen to you kay Sunny, sobrang dami niyang gems. Dude, lahat sa kanila, yung SAG, especially Screen Actors Guild, if you're a guild member, lahat ng appearance mo, na basta ginamit yung palabas, basta ginamit yung kanta, mayroon kang royalties, pare.
Wow.
This dude, si Sunny, he still earns fucking...
God damn.
He start in Teen Ninjas. Parang ngayon kumikita pa siya dun.
Holy
dun
shit.
lang. He does an episode with Hawaii 5-0.
Yeah.
Once ginamit ulit yung episode niya, kikita ulit. Kunyari sa Japan, pinanood the translated version, kikita siya doon. Tayo wala tayong ganun. Kung ikaw may ganun, you're living on interest sa States.
Oo,
sa ginagawa nilang, from what they milked from you.
Yeah.
Ikaw si tagalan, bro. Didn't know that. I'm so proud of you, man.
Talaga?
Of course.
Thank you, man.
Hindi ba? Tangina, ako, wala akong masasabing gano'n na puta. Ginamit ng channel ko yan ng isang tao.
Grabe.
Whatever.
Yeah, well, it's gone now. It's
How?
closed.
How do you get those?
Well, they knew I was a musician. Tapos, how did you score stuff? Sabi ko, yeah.
Sino to? Sino tong nagtatanong sa'yo nito?
The channel head.
Channel head. Na di ka pa kilala, cold call ka.
Yeah. Cold call.
Galing.
Sabi nila na parang,
Skills din, bro.
So, I was doing garage band while, in my car sometimes. Tapos, tinanong dad ko na parang, how much do I make making music as opposed to yung pagod sa making films?
Wait, wala ka, at this point in the kwento, wala ka pang film?
Making videos.
Making videos.
Or music videos.
Okay.
Sabi ng dad ko, dad ko is a finance guy.
Of course.
Sabi na, you're making more money with less effort in music scoring.
Okay.
Sabi niya, why don't you
Good
make that
point.
your main thing, tapos make your passion project, filmmaking. Tapos, this scoring facility in Makati called me. We have an opening. Diego Mapa of, what's this? What band is that?
Sugar Free? Sorry.
Monster Bot.
Monster Bot,
Yeah,
sorry.
he quit, so
What
parang,
was I thinking of? Jal. I was thinking of Jal. Sorry.
yeah. He quit. Sabi niya, we need a replacement. You want to score music jingles? Sabi ko, leave my... Kasi na-stress din ako, pare, burn out ako sa ABS. 2 years doing
Sunday,
that.
sabi mo.
Pare, and acting and
May,
directing and managing, di ba?
Wait, nagdidirect ka pa? Nasa ABS? Paano ka pa nakaka-direct?
Saturdays. Saturdays was music videos. Sundays were TV5.
If you directed that many fucking videos, how come we never made anything?
Yun na nga, pare.
Kasi wala akong feeling director din kasi ako. So,
Go
kaya ako
man,
nag-direct
go for it,
sa
pare.
akin. No, I directed our video. So,
Talaga?
well, co-directed with Noel Guevara. Noel Guevara.
Yeah, of course. Well.
Ayun, that was our project with it. Anyway, so, nagdidirect ka sa musical scoring, 2 years, burnout, asan ka na ngayon?
I went for professional commercial scoring na. In my law.
Ano yun? What is that?
Sound design. I was with the Itchy Worms, Jazz Nicolas,
Okay.
and Mikey Amistoso in Ciudad.
Okay.
Jingles na talaga. Jollibee and
Okay.
Tapos my boss had another building another business with her sister.
Wait, ang hours nun, nag-resign ka ng ABS?
Nag-resign ako ng ABS. Sabi ko, I'm gonna go for parang music naman. Parang sabi ko.
Okay.
I'm done with music. Pababa na rin yung music videos nun pa.
Mm.
And mix was a bit, na rin eh.
Pababa
na rin, sabi ko.
Is it still alive?
Yeah, it is.
Next, meron pa. Anyway.
Pero not as big as
Wala
it
na,
was
di na.
before.
Tapos,
So I did commercial scoring. Sabi ko parang, this is the end of filmmaking na kasi music. Sarap rin pare kasi.
I'm sure. Basta naman may
I
nagagawa
got
ka
music. I'm getting paid for playing the guitar all day.
Oo, exactly.
But it's hard The competition is hard pare.
Hindi. No, but if you're part of a company, that's your job in that company anyway, they will take whatever, utot mo, you get what I mean? They like your style, they like your vibe, they like the shit that you make. All you have to do is make.
Yeah.
Ganun lang naman yun di ba?
Tapos yun, they had an ad agency rin.
Sorry, ang pera mo tumataas naman ito.
Oo. I wouldn't shift naman to
Exactly, okay.
Tapos syempre may ibang prestige din. Parang, oh shit, nagtatrabaho na ako sa Makati. Di ba? Yung parang, you get it? Na parang, from a QC guy na parang. Tapos, what's this? They had an ad agency and a video production house. in jingle writing, pare, there's a lot of dead time din.
Like, what's a
Parang-
day? What's a day
What's
like?
a day like, pare?
Yeah.
I go there 12 noon.
Dang,
Hindi,
yung pasok yan ang sarap. Okay, oh.
Kasi most of the storyboards,
Artist.
most of the storyboards, the edits,
Ginagawa ko rin yan. Oh, anyway.
the edits
Oh.
come after lunch.
Oo.
Tapos flexi time kami. We had keys. Kasi kadalasan gabi yun eh.
Puta, okay.
Hanggang 12, ganun. Which is good kasi walang traffic.
So, 12 to 12 ka.
12 to 12.
Tama, 12-hour day.
Yeah.
Pero yung 12 mo na yun, uwi na ng 12 yun.
Oo. Pero there's a lot of, my God, kung sa film, ang daming free time.
Wait, kung time mo, ano ginagawa mo na pagdating mo opisina? Sorry bro.
Tambay pare. Tambay talaga. Kung walang pitch. Or yun, kaya kasabi nila,
Wait,
gusto
you
mo-
were there as a
Scorer, composer.
composer.
Tapos sabi nila, you have a lot of free time. Do you wanna moonlight for us as a copywriter and
Sorry, as a copywriter,
director.
ano ginagawa mo specifically?
writing, conceptualizing commercial ads and ano.
Ikaw yon lahat.
Yeah. Hindi naman,
Di ba may art director? Ano si art director?
art director is graphics.
So, as a copywriter, sino ang boss nino?
Well, pantay kayo. Kung art
Pantay
and
kayo.
copy. Yeah.
Pero
Creative
kunyari,
director yung big boss.
yung big boss nyo. Okay.
Tapos they also had a film. They also had a video production. Sabi nila,
Habang
I
wala.
get all three
For-
on top of my salary.
Nice! Bayad na ako dito for my composing job, pero
May additional pa ako
Exactly.
for mga rackets ko sa
for
kasulat.
the same company.
Yeah.
Nice!
So sabi ko, not bad. Hindi ko naiwanan yung film ko rin. Yung video directing.
Buhay pa.
Buhay pa. So,
Tapos,
yun, my boss said na parang, gawin na tayong movie. May naipon akong pera. Sabi niya, we have the entire team. Parang yung studio is free for overdubs. We have the best scorers in the world. Tapos, let's use this film to market the company. Tapos, luckily, Ramon Bautista was good friend of mine before. He always wanted to work. Gusto niyang gumawa kami. Parang tayo, na we hung out tapos ang dami naming pitches sa isa't isa. He was getting big that time. He was recording
huge.
something in...
Smart. I love him. He's
Yeah.
smart.
He was recording something in us. Sabi niya sa akin, in our studio. A voiceover or something. Sabi niya, kailan tayo magtatrabaho? Parang, you better get me now before matali ako.
Siya to.
Oh!
Syempre,
Like
alam
Pick
niya.
Ramon na to eh.
Alam
Parang,
niya.
he was in the airport, he was in the ATM machines.
Ah.
Sabi niya, we better do this before
Sumabog.
pa. Na you can still get me. May time pa ako. Tapos sabi ko, usapang lasing ba to? Tapos sabi niya, hindi. Meet na tayo next week. Tapos, talaga mabilisan ba?
Ano? Anong ginawa niya?
We did a horror movie na parang Lost.
Ramon Bautista na horror movie?
Yeah. Horror comedy.
Okay.
So, it's sort of like Shaun of the Dead, Edgar Wright. Na may pagka...
So, this is your first movie?
It's my first movie. I acted in it and Ramon. Tapos,
What is it called?
San Lazaro. This is
San
called
Lazaro.
It's on iFlix and GMA owns it now.
Okay. Wait, so who does the film belong to?
It belongs to me, Ramon, and my boss
As the director?
as a director and story writer, script writer.
Wait, so you shoot this film, ang budget kanino galing?
Sa aming tatlo, we pulled it.
Magkano pinasok? If you don't mind me asking, bro. Gusto ko lang
Yeah,
imagine.
I put in around 400.
Your own money.
Yeah, my own money.
So, tag for 400 kaya sabihin na, or whatever.
Yeah, pero ang ginawa namin is, I knew, ang ginawa ko, parang, oh shit, by the time na 3 days na tayo nag-shoot, wala na akong pera. So, ang structure ng movie was, there was a framing device, the present time, tapos flashbacks in between. It's structured like a website, na parang Lost, na parang you zoom in on a character. Tapos, mag-zoom in yung camera sa character, you go to a flashback na.
Okay.
So, with that, if I didn't have money, we can rest for a couple of months. Hanggang
Then you
I get
not shooting.
racket ako.
Wait, so ikaw tumatakbo.
Ako rin, pare.
Wait, so, nagpasok ka ng pera dito, thinking na mamita mo to? Or
Yeah.
just with the thought of birth? Ganun
Birth.
lang.
Not
Birth
money.
lang
Not,
talaga,
well,
diba?
I didn't earn that much from it. Bawi siguro.
Bawi.
Bawi.
At least bawi.
Bawi.
Hindi, walang kita.
Walang kita. Tsaka I got all my friends. Tapos sabi nila, dude, parang you've been working tagal na. this is your first film, we'll do it for free.
Nice.
So,
Pati si Ramon, walang...
producer si Ramon.
Tama. Producer.
So, wala. Pero may actors na parang, I made sure na parang, we're gonna do this in 2 hours, you can go.
Tama.
So I got like all my friends who I worked with before. Bianca King, I got Ellie Buendia,
Nice, okay.
I got Kian
Siya,
Cipriano.
She's from UAC, I think. Tama.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, tapos?
Who else? I got mga theater actors.
Nice.
I paid them like 5,000, 10,000 each. Tapos Mick Vergara was my was my assistant director.
Pero wala siyang investment. So,
Wala pa, friends.
bayad si Mick.
Oh, binayaran ko si Mick.
Shit, galing, bro.
So, super liit. Tapos yun, just sabi nila, nagulat nga ako pare, parang, come on man, wag mo na kami bayaran. Parang,
Gaano katagal ang ginawa?
shot it in a year. We shot the framing device 3 years, 3 days lang sa Pampanga. Tapos all the flashbacks. Wala kaming problema with continuity kung tumaba kami or pumayat kami. Mag-iba ng buhok kasi, holy shit, parang,
Flashback.
fuck, flashback, parang, mahaba yung buhok, parang tumaas pa yung production budget namin, di ba? They liked it na idea na parang, si Ramon, wala na rin pera siguro at that certain point, diba? Ako rin, wala na akong pera, so, racket muna kami, and then nakapool kami, let's say, ng another 200,000, that's another shooting day.
Galing. Tapos, 1 year, once you
Tapos,
cut it,
we sold it to Cinemalaya.
yun, so wait, rewind. How do you sell something like that? So, may produkto ka na, film is in your hands.
We didn't finish it. We submitted CCP, Cultural Center of the Philippines.
Anong hindi, you did it?
We still had 1 more day to go,
Okay.
just to flesh out the narrative thread. Sabi nung CCP, we can give 50,000 for completion funds, pero you screen in our festival. Sabi ko, yeah, go.
So may ganon.
Yeah.
So
Grants.
they will put it in
Yeah.
sa dough para mapatapos mo yung ginagawa mo.
Yeah.
How did they see it?
Yun, strangely pare ito. I'm this you're the only person I told this. They actually got the archival rights. May ganun pala.
Ano yun?
Archival rights means it's that our DVD, our film was gonna be put in the National Archives for education in film. Parang, holy shit, sabi.
No!
Our production designer is a part of the festival committee. Sabi nila, isasok natin to. Subok lang. And they liked it. Tapos yun.
Kasi may, yung, kumbaga, people working with you, konektado din talaga. So, proud din sila sa ginagawa niyo. So, the noise gets around.
Yeah.
Kasi
At that time, pare, I had so many friends na yung, come on, you work for 7 years na in film. Parang,
Of course.
you gotta get favor cards na rin naman.
Of course, definitely. So, that was your first movie, San Lazaro?
That was my first movie. And then, strangely, my dad goes, you're turning 30 next year. Ang rules ko is, if you don't study abroad after 30, you're not gonna, hindi ko na isa-sponsoran yun.
Ano, hindi ko nasa-sponsor?
Yung education yun.
So, may susi ka para pwede ka mag-sponsor?
Yeah,
You have that?
yeah. So sabi ko, I'm gonna study business, digital business na. So I went to Vancouver for a year, more than a year. After finishing, ito pare, I just finished the movie. Nag-Cinemalaya kami, tapos, nakuha ko na yung, letter from the Canadian Embassy. While in the festival, pare.
Na pwede ka na lang.
No, I have to leave in 2 weeks.
Oo, syempre. Tapos, wait, nasa festival ka na, nakuha
I
mo
got
na.
my student permit.
Fuck! So, in-apply ka na. Ikaw nag-apply nun?
Yeah, ako nag-apply.
Ready ka na mag-aral din?
Aral na ulit ako.
Nang?
Entertainment Business Management.
Nice, okay.
And digital marketing.
So, kinuha mo yun?
I did it, yeah. For a year and a half. Tapos I worked for 2 months in Canada also.
Wait, were you married at this point? Di pa.
I left my fiance here in Manila, pero she
So, you got married 29, 30?
2013.
So, gano'n katanda tayo na?
We're 31.
31. No? So, right after your first movie,
Went to Canada.
so malapit na tayo bro, malapit na tayo sa sarap eh. Gusto ko lang ma-connect para ano eh.
Yeah.
So, you left for Canada 2 years.
Yeah.
So, 34, bumalik ka na dito?
34 years old, yeah.
Wait, so
At the 30.
you were in Canada just studying, not looking for work?
Also looking for work. I was a copywriter so I was a social media manager for
So you were working student?
working student, yeah.
Si Airpat, sponsored yung
Sponsored,
pag-aaral. Yung pag-aaral lang.
Oh, tsaka-
yung baon and shit. Yung tsaka yung lugar.
Yeah, hindi, yung baon and shit, I had, what's this? an internship money, yung allowance from our jobs.
Kasi after class,
I
you
go
work
to, yeah.
pa. Nice.
Tapos yun, I
Oh.
learned how to get to read contracts, how to get IPs licensed and stuff.
Nice.
Pagkabalik ko, I sold the movie to GMA. I knew how to play the game na.
Yun ang tanong.
So I sold it to GMA. San Lazaro, I sold
Magkano
it to
nila
GMA.
binili?
Ayun, confidential. I can't
Sige,
say it,
sige.
no?
Okay.
Kasi
Sorry.
naka-NDA ako eh.
Sorry.
Okay lang man.
Hindi, my question, I only asked that question
Yeah.
to find out kung nabawi mo yung 400.
Yeah, nabawi ko.
Walang kita, bawi lang.
Bawi lang. Pero pwede na rin.
Pwede
Nakagawa ka
na.
ng movie na gusto mo, di ba?
course.
Without.
Tsaka birth, kaya tinanong ko, di ba, is it birth or the paper? That's why I phrased it that way.
Tapos when I came back there, yung binenta ko na yung license ko nung sa movie.
Wait, ba't di ka nagstay pa sa Australia? Sorry,
I
Australia.
got married here kasi.
Kaya nga, edi bring her there. Pwede na.
Yun na nga, she had a job offer, pero haba ang kwento pare. Papers
Okay.
and stuff. And bumagsak yung, nakakaasal yung graduate ako, bumagsak yung
Economy.
film industry ng Canada.
So, uwi na rin talaga.
Uwi na rin.
Tapos, pagbalik ko dito, binenta mo yung film.
Yeah. And after 2 weeks of signing the contract na parang,
Wait. This is 3 years after you've made it. Tama?
yeah. Hindi naman.
2 years.
2 years
2 years after you've made
after
it.
I made it.
No, only the film fest has seen it.
And schools, campuses,
Kasi nga napasok kayo sa archive.
yeah. And
Pero
provincial.
it was never in the cinemas.
It was never in the cinemas, it was in the festivals.
Festivals lang.
Festivals, yeah.
Pag festival ba, ito I've always wondered, pag festival, hindi ba automatic na cinema kayo?
Yes, cinema. It's gonna screen in the cinema, pero hindi siya blockbuster.
Hindi kaya, festival is, it's happening here, it's being played here.
Yeah.
What I mean by cinema is normal na Robinson's Magnolia. kung
Yeah.
ano, meron din.
We had screenings in Greenbelt.
Yun pala. Okay, nice.
Glorieta.
Nice. MMFF, kanon, time na yan?
No. Ano lang, regular screenings.
Regular. Okay. Shit, ano kaya sarap siguro ng pakiramdam
It's
nila?
hirap pare. Na parang, you sit there, tapos you watch, I also edited it eh. Parang, this is the 150th time I'm
I'm
watching
sure.
it.
Mukhang bilang 150.
Hindi naman. Parang at one point, parang I'm gonna watch the reactions na lang of the people. If that joke
talaga.
worked, if that jump scare worked. Di ba? Ganyan ako manood eh. Oh. Parang tinitingnan ko yung screen. Parang,
I get it.
get me?
Yep. Tsaka even in a cinema, mararamdaman mo naman siya eh. As in, if something lands, it will land almost every time in any different crowd. Like di ba?
yeah. Pero pare, that you see the disaster artist, di ba?
Of course.
And movies like Ed Wood.
Uh-huh.
Pare, it's true, that feeling.
Na.
When you watch your shit for the first time.
I'm sure.
In a black, dark cinema with your friends and weird pare.
Kadire.
Parang, oh shit, what the fuck is
Wag niyo ako i-judge. May gano'n, hindi naman.
Kasi if you're acting for a play or a theatrical presentation, whatever, nasa harap ka eh, di ba? You're seeing your friends and your family in front.
I get it. Pero this one, you're watching you.
Yeah, exactly. So parang, holy shit, I'm here, I'm performing.
That must be fucked up.
And I'm looking at my...
Makita, you're watching yourself.
Yeah, pero pare, the great thing about film na I realized, kasi I'm a corporate dog na, di ba? Parang,
We'll
one
get
of the
into that.
feelings pare, that you will carry until you die, or until the grave. It's that feeling in the cinema pare, na people laughing at your joke or saying something na narinig mo pare.
Sarap.
Goosebumps pare.
Sarap.
You can't buy that feeling.
Nice. So you sold it. It went around. What was your next? You said you've done 2 movies.
Yeah. JMA says, okay, we really like your movie. We like your movie. Do you have any other scripts? Sabi ko, holy shit, that fast? Sabi ko, yeah.
Wait, ang script nito, San Lazaro, is sa'yo siya kay Mon?
Yes.
O ikaw lang?
Sa amin.
Sa inyong dalawa. So ito, hinihingan ikaw lang?
Oo.
Eh.
Sabi ko, yeah, I have a couple.
Yeah! Oo lang!
Oo lang!
Oo lang!
Pare. Tapos I had
Fake it till you make it. Sabi
I had worked na in an ad agency while I'm doing that. As in yung point ko, na if I make
Anong ad agency na to?
was Havas Media Ortega.
Doon ka na.
Ina-apply ko na yung skills ko na I learned from Canada.
From Canada.
And,
So, I said Australia kanina, Canada pala.
Tsaka nakatira na rin kasi kami in our own condo, so I'm paying bills. Scary.
Tumatakbo na.
Tumatakbo na. And I'm married na rin.
Yup.
Tapos I was handling that thing din. na sabi ko, I'm gonna quit my job kung makuha ko tong movie na to.
Ano yung ino-offer sa'yo? Ay, akala ko ba, mula sa'yo. They're asking
They're looking for a new one.
Yeah, so, makuha kung mapasok, kukunin nila.
Kukunin nila.
Kukunin nila yung movie mo.
Yun, so we produced it. It's a thriller. It's called Overtime.
Overtime.
Tapos this is like a real movie na talaga. Not like a Kabarkada and Friends family movie.
Mm.
Like real actors. And
Budget na talaga.
Budget,
Sila.
yeah.
Pero, so when you pitch, was this your idea?
it was my idea.
It was your
And
script?
it's a 13 million peso film.
Nice.
With like,
Ganda, oh.
I had a tent. I had stunt people.
People.
I had explosives and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I had a gun, artillery. I had an armory guy.
Nice.
Ganun na, parang holy
Oo.
shit.
Astig.
Tapos Richard Gutierrez had bench connection, so the wardrobe was free for all, di ba? Parang
Nice.
give me
This
the
one,
bench ka.
2013.
2013.
Okay.
So ito parang siya. Sabi nila sa akin, can you think of a movie that we can just shoot in the office? Sabi ko, why? Sabi ko gano'n. Yun pala, there was something behind it. Richard Gutierrez was leaving GMA na.
Okay.
And in his contract, in his legalese document, he had 3 more movies. If not, there's gonna be a major lawsuit. So gusto nilang matapos yung 3 major movies.
Pangatlo na to.
It's the first.
First pa lang.
First of 3.
So how many years?
Kaya nagulat ako na
this
parang
contract?
2 weeks, I submitted my script. Tapos parang grabe, out of...
Ano yung kwento? Sorry, ano yung kwento?
Okay, you know the movie Red Eye?
The horror one?
Yeah, Cillian Murphy and...
No, Red Eyes.
Sige, parang it's a thriller, not horror, not supernatural.
Yeah, okay.
It's about a secretary who may online date siya. May online boyfriend siya.
Okay.
Tapos sabi ng online boyfriend niya, can we finally meet up?
Oh.
So they meet up, they have a date. Parang simula, parang it's like a Star Cinema movie.
Okay.
Na parang romantic.
Ah.
She's gonna meet the mystery guy.
Okay.
And tapos nag-date sila, sort of like Before Sunrise.
Sino yung chick?
Lauren Young.
Sound familiar.
Sister ni Megan Young.
Okay.
Tapos they have sex after, and then when she wakes up, she's got a bomb strapped to her torso.
Nice.
Tapos sabi nung guy, I used to work for the corporation that you work in. Tapos, I'm looking to kill your boss. And there's a big press conference pala. On that day. Pupuntahan siya. What you have to do is just wear that bomb. And they like the idea na parang...
Nice. Parang man on the ledge.
Yeah, parang
on the
gano'n.
ledge,
Man on the
parang
ledge. Sa 24 hours yung
Yeah,
set.
exactly. Set up.
48 hours, sorry. Tapos, it's set in the office lang.
So,
Tapos,
intention, kailangan.
Yeah. Tapos, she has to hide the bomb habang nagwo-work siya.
Nice.
Tapos, yun, it's suspenseful and stuff, pero hindi nag-work eh.
What do you mean it didn't work?
Well, I got sick. Sinabi ko nga sa'yo before.
Oh, yun. Paano nangyari yun? Sa ganun,
Siguro, kasi
2
ito pare,
weeks?
I tried to quit my job.
Which one?
I was in Stratworks as a
Ay,
copywriter.
the ad job. So,
Sabi-
may ad, nasa advertising ka na, tapos nagde-direct ka
Yes,
parang
exactly.
putang inang...
And I just came from Canada. And I just got married.
Ba't ka pinayagan ng ad company mo na mag-direct that hired... You know what I mean? You're doing
Yeah.
2 jobs, 2
Sabi
intense
nila,
jobs.
super bait nung boss ko. I will give you 1 month off. Come back to us. Super bait nung boss ko.
Was that enough time to shoot the movie?
No, man. I got sick.
Wait, no. Wait, how long did you shoot the movie?
2 months.
O di, boss, isa pang buwan? Hindi na
Oo,
kumaya?
hindi naman. Kasi scattered na yung iba eh. Hindi na, kumbaga, we'll just shoot on a weekend, ganyan.
Fuck.
So,
Okay.
sinabi nung psychiatrist ko, neurologist ko, when I got anxiety disorder. Kasi I collapsed on the set talaga.
What happened? Ano to?
It's
Spending
4
too many
a.m.
nights?
Let's say 4 a.m. we were shooting a really tense scene.
Uh-huh.
Tapos I was giving my instructions to Richard Gutierrez.
Uh-huh.
Tapos, sakit nung left. I can't make a fist out of my left hand.
Oh shit, heart attack na yun. Di ba?
Oo. Hindi ko nagaganon. Tapos, parang kailangan ko humiga.
Oh shit.
Buti
heart
may
attack.
nurse kami on the set, pare. Tapos sabi
Ano to,
nito,
gawa ng puyat,
puyat, stress.
tense, iniisip mo pa yung huli mong commercial, may ginagawa ka ng palabas.
Tsaka mafa-fire ba ako sa job ko?
Oo.
Tapos I'm new in Makati, we just moved.
Fuck! Hindi.
So
Okay.
sabi nung ano,
So you almost
tapos
died.
ang putla ko na raw, sabi nung nurse, sabi nung nurse sa producers, we have to bring him to the hospital.
Oo.
This is a deadly blood pressure.
Oo. Heart attack na yun.
So dinala nila ako sa Capitol. Kakatakot pare.
Fuck!
Tapos nakatakot na yung mga doktor kasi sinurround ako. Para shit, he's going to into ganyan.
Siyempre, so hindi pa atake sa puso.
Hindi.
Buti. High BP pa lang.
High BP. Sinaksakan ako ng parang Pulp Fiction pare.
Epinephrine shots.
Epinephrine shots. Tapos,
Oh,
ganun kagad.
man.
Tapos in-ECG
Epinephrine
ako.
or ano yung...
Hindi ko alam, muscle relaxant.
Hindi. Epinephrine pampagising ko. Baka yung... Anyway, tapos...
Siyempre, ECG ka agad.
Oh, tang. Yan.
Sabi nga, walang mali sa heart mo ah. Tapos in-x-ray rin nila yung heart mo. Wala. Sabi nga, something wrong with your brain. Sabi ko, shit!
Puta! Anxiety attacks talaga. Utak
Oo.
talaga lahat.
Sa form of PTSD raw.
Bakit ka may PTSD? Ano yung trauma mo?
Yeah, yung film, sabi ng neurologist, that's a lot to handle daw in such a short month daw.
Yes!
I got married, you made the film, you just moved into your own house, you have a new job. That's not healthy raw.
Oo naman.
Chemically, it's not healthy.
It's spinning too many plates, bro.
Yeah man, exactly.
Oo.
Tapos sabi niya, hindi ka pa nag-quit sa trabaho mo. Hindi. Sabi ko, oh my God, who does that?
Who does that? Why did
Exactly.
you do that?
Sabi nila, you're not 20 anymore. Sabi nilang gano'n.
Kasi in your head, pera, may kailangan akong bayaran.
Hindi rin, parang, oh shit, how will I lock in again? Diba? Lock out again.
Like, sa akin, you locked in that you got a fucking film. Leave the fucking job.
Yeah, man.
Ano,
Siguro I got
agency.
greedy or I got,
Kasi sa akin, no offense again to anyone who's working corporate, but if you have a passion and you have a doorway, I love what you were doing in the company also, pero side yun kumpara sa pagmamahal ko dapat sa,
Yeah.
I don't know, in my head.
Hindi, pero I'm never doing that again, man.
Bakit?
Quit a job, do a film. Or
Exactly.
don't do a film, stick to your job.
Yes,
Man.
yes.
And don't do it after your wedding.
Wala, opportunity. It knocks.
Yeah,
It just
so,
knocks.
the psychiatrist, nagmapakatimed na ako, I hired the,
Oh.
the most expensive, the expert na on, She does, this is crazy, I'm telling you. She does the PTSD for Maguindanao.
Massacre.
Soldiers, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yun ang kinuha ko. Kasi pare, scary. I was back in the ad agency. Nag-grocery lang ako. Parang, holy fuck, heart attack.
Oh,
Or magdadrive lang ako sa EDSA.
exercise, wala ka na malamang oras mag-exercise.
Meron. Nag-exercise ako.
Nag-exercise ka na to.
Tapos, what's this? Sabi nung, sa pare, ito. I was still directing stuff for Stratworks noon.
Oo.
Kung may nakita akong light stand na dinadalang ganun, parang, heart attack. Tapos I've been to the ER, pare, in 2 years.
Parang galing sa gera na makarinig na malaki na, uy,
Oo, pare, exactly.
May bumabato!
7 years. 3 years, pare, ganun. Na parang, my wife natatawa na lang.
Boom mic ba yan? Boom mic!
And every time sa ER, tumatawa na, to the point na tumatawa na yung mga ER doctors. Na, okay, you're not a heart attack again. It's your,
shit.
So,
Wow,
ang
bro.
analysis, pare, nung I had a brain scan, fuck, yung adrenaline gland ko,
Gulpe.
hindi, lumaki.
Which means?
Na maga.
Which means gamit na gamit?
Hindi. Tumutulo siya on its own without a stressor.
Bakit?
Kasi napiga siya.
Oh.
It's like a faucet na sinasara namin ganun.
Ngayon, so chinichill ka ngayon.
Yeah. So, ang ginawa, sabi sa akin, weird pare that time. Ito magandang kwento to pare, sabi ng psychologist ko. Kasi PTSD nga, it's a mild form of PTSD. The only way to do that is create new memories daw. Na para take away yourself from a film set. Just as yung mga sundalo, pinapamove nila to a city.
So, kaya ka nag-quit.
Yes, and I didn't meet my friends for a long time.
Wait, so, this happens in 2013. Munti ka na mamatay. tinapos mo yung sine? Paano mo
Yeah.
tinapos yung sine?
I had my AD.
How much time was left?
Half of the film pa. I finished the film pare while I had general
Symptoms.
anxiety disorder.
Shit.
Pero sabi na ng GMA, let's get assistant director, mag-co-direct na kayo para, sabi kasi ng doctor sa akin, you can still continue your film 10 p.m. You give him a
Tama
room,
na.
hihiga ka na.
Tama.
So yun, okay naman. So
Nice.
dalawa kaming director.
Sino
pero
isa?
Earl Ignacio, a comedian.
Okay.
Tapos full circle, tropa-tropa ulit eh, no?
Oh, wow. It's your world, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
kilala ka ng mga tao. I mean, you're not hard to like. People, di ba?
Wow, I wish.
Easily gravitate towards you or whatever. Kasi di ba, gusto ko din nakatrabaho eh.
Talaga, thanks man.
Di ba? Di ba obvious, bro? I mean, it's not pat
sarap,
yourself on the
sarap.
back. I mean, galing. Ang galing ng lupit.
Yun. So I rested. I focused on
So once the movie's done, what happens?
flopped, man. It flopped.
Does that hurt when that happens?
Yeah, man.
Or kind of expected?
Kind of expect. Marketing was like just 2 billboards in EDSA. That's it.
So once you shoot it in 2 months, kailan siya ilalabas pag gano'n?
After 3 months, siguro 5-month project siya.
Hayop, no?
Kasi I was editing pare.
Pati, syempre, sa'yo yun. Sa'yo
Oo, kasi may co-director na ako eh. Kailangan ako na yung editor. Kasi, di ba, gets mo?
So, hindi ka pa nag-quit sa
Hindi pa pare.
Sa ad
Tapos
agency
ganito
mo.
kabait yung boss ko pare.
Tapang mo, pare! Ang tapang mo! Grabe.
May ad agency boss, sabi niya pare, which I love. That's why nagtagal akong 5 years sa kanila.
Okay, wanna give him a shoutout?
Sabi nila parang, this is very rare.
Give him a shoutout, pangalan.
Donna Conda and Oliver Conda.
Oo.
One of the best people in the biz. In the
Inintindi.
PR biz.
Talaga.
Advertising biz. Pare,
Inintindi ka.
they closed the theater in Greenbelt tapos nagpa-company screening sila ng movie. Sabi ko, oh no.
Nice. Yun pa lang. Sarap.
Pare,
sarap.
tapos sponsored pa by
Galing.
Jollibee para sabi ko, wow.
Galing! Galing!
Tapos sabi nila, it's rare na, this is a rare opportunity na we have,
One of our own.
we have our own who made it.
Exactly.
Who got a grant, ganon.
Oo.
So,
problema
let's
sa you
celebrate
made it,
it.
malapit na mamatay. Sa kaba!
tapos ang kapalit pala nun, sabi nila, pag natapos sa movie, sabi nila, so you won that pitch versus like around 90 people who other pitched. Who pitched an idea also. Can you lead the video team? Sabi ko, oh my God! Balik ako, pare! Sabi ko, so we're relieving you of your copywriting duties. Manage ka na lang. Chill ka.
Binigyan ka ng
I think-
added na ano puta.
Pero you manage our video department. Sabi ko, for what brand? Sabi niya.
Was there ever... sige. Mamaya na yan. Mamaya ko nalabas yun. So, pagkatapos nun, lumabas yung sine, okay na. Job mo, tuloy-tuloy pa rin. Screening mga boss. Kailan ka nag-quit? O hindi ka nag-quit?
Sa advertising.
Oo.
Because I was writing na for Ayala. One of our yung nag-video ako, yung nag-head ako ng video department nila, pare, bumalik yung of course.
So, kinuha mo pa pala?
Yeah, man!
Puta, akala ko.
Akala ko parang kasi madaling stuff.
Alam mo namang traumatic ka na, makakita ka na ng boomay, kinakabahan
Ito,
ka na,
pare,
tapos
strange,
bumalik ka pa.
Jollibee, binigay nila sa akin yung Jollibee account, pare, videos ng Jollibee.
That's
Holy
yun.
shit, pare, pinakapunta ko Spratlys.
Spratly!
Oo, pare!
Bakit? Anong piece? What was that about?
It was, Spratlys children have never seen Jollibee the mascot. Tapos sabi nila, brilliant idea ng president ng Jollibee. What if we bring
Fly
the Jollibee mascot to the island? Sasakay nila. Sabi nila, can you shoot it, Wincy? Tapos,
Oo.
kasi sabi nung boss ko rin, no, military kasama namin eh. Pare C-160. Sumakay ako pare. Sabi nung no,
C-160 just to... Yun yung...
the Avengers plane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that's got
Captain
a big
America
ramp.
plane, yeah. I was with military jeep. Tapos I had the Jollibee mascot with me. Tapos sabi nung...
May pictures ka nito?
Pare, it's on YouTube.
Sige. Hanapin, I'll just put the clips on dito
So,
when we're talking about.
What's this? Sabi nung Jollibee mascot. Sabi nung,
Hindi, picture mo, nakasama si Jollibee sa loob ng...
I'll look for it.
Ah.
Tapos sabi nila,
I wanna see that.
crazy man. Tapos pare to think, ba't ko nagawa yun na habang meron akong
Oo, bro.
man,
Wala.
BTS. Wala pare. So, I was fearless back then. Pero ngayon, kaya ganito yung trabaho ko ngayon.
Kaya, paano ka nag-end up dyan? Yun ang point ko eh.
Ayun, parang ano na, after a while,
What's
kasi
a while?
this is the needle in the haystack. What's this? The haze that broke the camel's back? Ano
The straw. The final straw.
Sorry, the final straw. There you go.
Uh-huh.
4 a.m. pare, we were shooting a music video. Nahiya na yung company sa akin. Sabi nila na, oh, you're doing too much.
Music video for
For a commercial.
commercial. Okay.
I got my friend to direct it. Ako na lang magsusupervise.
Okay.
Kasi nahiya na sila na nagkasakit ako. Diba?
Oh, sana naman, di ba?
Oo, sabi nila, wag ka na mag-ano. Ikaw na yung creative na lang.
Okay, good.
Good, di ba? Good deal. Tapos we'll hire out. Kasi lumaki naman yung business yung video.
Exactly. Oh.
Tapos, pare 4 a.m. Hindi pa kami tapos. 5 a.m. Tapos we were in a tent. Yung mga office mates
Is this the Jollibee shoot? Hindi na to, iba na to.
No, it's Amway.
Amway, okay.
So it's a dance music video. Parang Christopher Walken na ano, what's this? Ano yan?
Yung commercial niya.
No, the music video.
Sorry, yeah.
Fatboy Slim.
Fatboy Slim.
Yeah, it's a dance video. So, check pare, di ba parang, that's a 24-hour shoot kung dance video. Di ba?
Tsaka one take kuno pa yun.
Oo.
Yung, di ba?
Ganon, the
remember
perfect,
that video.
what do you call that? Basta that Christopher Walken music video. Tapos, 5 a.m., di pa tapos. 6 a.m., nag-ano na pare. The rooster crowed na. Tapos nakita ko yung mga office mates ko nakagaya na sa monoblock chair. Tapos sabi ko, I'm fucking 34 years old.
Tama na.
This is not for me anymore, man.
34.
34, yeah.
Damn.
Sabi ko, I've seen a lot, man.
Mm-hmm.
Kumbaga, Lethal Weapon, I'm too old for this
shit.
man. Sabi.
And then,
during that shoot,
sabi
Ayala called me. Sabi, we can't give you employment, pero we're not hiring ad agencies anymore.
Okay.
We're getting you as on a consultant capacity. Tapos name your price.
Nice.
So sabi ko, I think this is the sign na.
Pinakita
Pinakita ko sa director, friend ko, who's my friend, nag-direct ng music video. That night, sabi ko pare. Sabi ko, go for it.
So, my question is, knowing that's how the camel's back is broken.
Yeah.
Nawala na. Was it, looking back, were you doing it more for the love of the art, or was it a monetary thing, like, uy, ang laki nito, or prestige thing, or was it a pure
both, I guess.
So may pagmamahal mo rin talaga.
Yeah, man, kasi I'm currently a social media manager for Make It Makati.
So may sideline ka na namang iba?
No, that's Ayala. Make It Makati is Ayala.
That's your thing.
And
Okay.
I've always believed, I worked with Ayala naman in the ad agency. That's how they knew me. Na parang I was the one who wrote their newsletters, their speeches. Tapos sabi nila, kunin ka na namin na as a quote-unquote employee.
So, you've been doing that for 4 years?
On my 3rd year na this March.
Moving on year 3.
Pero yun, it's been compared to my other jobs, man, it's easy, man.
It's easy. It's chill.
Chill. May mga stress din na araw, pero corporate pare ano rin eh. Especially if it's a good company.
Yes.
If they're good to your people, pare okay pa.
Yeah,
Wala na akong sakit.
Oh, ayun ang tatawag
Yun din, pare.
But if would you say, okay lang. Order na lang tayo, bro. So, mamaya. Pagkatapos.
Or sige.
Once we, hanggang oras ka ba? May curfew ba?
Wala.
Okay.
Or gusto mo labas tayo? Libre ko na.
Ikaw, sige. Sa mga gusto.
Libre ko na. Road man. May kotse ko.
Okay, sige. May kotse din. Pero sige, kotse mo lang. Para, anyway. Sarap di ba?
Sarap pa.
Ito na, kino-close ko na kasi. Anyway. Sorry, kailangan ko na para cut. Mali. Tinamaan. Isa pa. Yan. So, would you say, ngayon, is it more content? Kasi, hearing your story, you love creating shit.
Yeah.
Diba? Content generator. That's what you are.
To the point of me dying.
To the brink, at the brink
Yeah,
of
yeah.
death.
Yeah.
Bro, at the
Di
brink
naman.
of death. Hindi pa ba?
Greatly exaggerated.
Hindi
diba?
pa ba?
Hindi,
Hindi pa ba?
It's not a heart thing though, so...
Still, but it's all fucking high BP
Yeah,
on anything.
scary.
It's scary. So my question is, yes, you're more chill now. Because now, the way I see it is, you're just trying to get things normal. Yung katawan mo.
Yeah. Exactly.
Diba? Buti, last week nag-exercise ka and everything. That's good. Pero yun, that inner, gising na ba your need, your heart to create? Or my question is, if I were to be like a genie who could make your one wish come true for you now, what would that be?
As I said a while ago, diba, and you also said it, na parang I treat life as a buffet. Yung hindi ko pa na-explore that thing that I haven't created. I haven't made a book yet.
Okay. So,
And I haven't made a graphic novel.
kaya kami nagme-meeting.
Yeah. Plugging.
But
And that's a bigger dream actually than
Good.
film. Yung
Than film.
having a book and graphic novel.
Graphic novel.
You know me, man. From
Of
grade
course,
2, diba?
definitely.
Parang,
That's why
that was who I was, diba? Parang,
Good. That's I want.
So-
It's good to hear that we're all really literally on the same page.
I think they're purer. No offense to filmmaking. It's tough. It's hard. But I think literature, like writing a story on your own or drawing a story on your own,
Yes.
it's purer. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Parang less voices, no budgets. Parang the time you put in, diba?
Yeah.
I think there's something there.
That's your.
And it's
one.
very exciting.
Good. Nice.
And I don't have to sleep. I don't have to
So,
be
kumbaga,
awake until 6 a.m.
I'm shocked that ganun kagulpe, no? You're friends with Eric, diba?
Eric
Eric
Yeah.
Mati. Are you friends on Facebook?
Yeah.
He put this post up the other time about the state of the Philippine industry like last week. Did you read
I
that?
haven't.
Parang said something like hindi na kumikita ang film, something. I'm paraphrasing, but that's more or less the gist na we need to put more blood into this industry. So it was just blaring na hirap talaga gumawa ng sine, and hearing your horror stories, especially
Yeah.
sa Pilipinas.
Did you hear about the 2 directors who died in 1 week
No.
from heart attacks?
No.
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Magkasunod?
Teleserye director.
Pero paano, ba't si Eric parang kinakaya niya yung ang dami-dami niya?
Some people are built for it.
So talagang it's really an endurance race, you think?
It's a marathon, man.
It's a marathon.
And also, it's an extrovert's game. You know me, man. I'm the kind of guy who likes locking himself up in a room. And I'm an accidental filmmaker, actually.
But still a filmmaker nonetheless.
Well, in the past life.
So kung magpipitch na tayo ng mga ideas natin kay Netflix, mas madali na.
Oo. You know what? I'm an accidental everything pala.
Cool, bro. Let's wrap this up because I want to start meeting, pare. So, last na to. Last na talaga to, Wins. Advice to the, kasi, well, the market at least of what I want to do is so if there's anyone who wants to get into their passion, or specifically if they've clicked on this, they know you as the filmmaker or pursuing passions, what's your advice that you can
Coming from my own experience.
Definitely. Coming from everything that you are.
This is not for everyone.
Don't give me a Bible answer, give me the Wincy answer.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
So, ako pare, I don't subscribe anymore to do what you love for money.
Okay.
Yung what's this? What's that? I think a Greek philosopher said it. Parang, do something every day for the rest of your life, and you wouldn't have a work day at all. I don't subscribe to that. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it is strange. I believe that beautiful things like art, pinagkakagastusan siya, hindi siya pinagkakakitaan.
Okay.
Weird ba? So,
Sige, go.
yeah. I don't ang ganda from again I'm speaking from my experience parang get a day job so you can do what you want to do. Baliktad ako pare.
Baliktad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So mas in the words of Ramon in the immortal words of Ramon Bautista in a tweet that he did mas masarap gumawa ng art kung alam mong hindi ka mapuputulan ng Meralco. So
Hindi, pero what if they sige, go finish it first.
yeah, so ako have a day job
Mhm.
so you can do what you really want to do. So, kumbaga, don't just have a day job, have a passion too.
Okay.
Tapos, when will you quit your day job? It's when you're earning actual money from your passion. But I'm saying you don't necessarily have to earn from your passions. Yun yung, I mean, it's strange advice, di ba?
No. The reason why I've been dying to jump in since you began was, me personally, what I stand for now is
Yeah.
someone who's done the day job,
Yeah.
and I have reached that point wherein the art does pay for the
Yeah, that's
Meralco
another way of seeing it.
and pays for that. That's why I resigned from my.
Yeah.
It's actually what.
So,
exactly,
maganda parang there's
exactly
different
what you said.
experiences.
Oo,
Yeah.
baliktad eh. Diba?
Baliktad, yeah, oo.
And I'm proof positive that it can happen.
It can happen, yeah.
And you will get to that point as long as you know what you want to do. If it takes you getting a day job for you to pursue your passion.
That's what I was
Exactly,
saying.
kaya pero aabot ka sa point eh.
Yeah.
So to those listening out there who's doing something, keep grinding. Pare narinig nyo lahat kwento ni Wince. I was not easy. I haven't done anything that close to fucking dying. Siguro ako sa pagkabasag or anything because that was my job, drinking. But that's another story altogether. So yeah, dude. Awesome, bro. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Sorry, it's a long story.
Yeah,
Pero
love
sarap
it, bro.
kwento.
Loved every inch of it. Again, I regret that 1 hour that we spent on the phone that wasn't recorded. That was magical too.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thanks, Wits, pare. Everyone listening, like the page, Taglish Network. That's on YouTube and on Facebook. Nowadays, I've been uploading the videos directly to Facebook, so it's easier. So the show is Tambay TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wincy, thanks for your time, bro.
Thank you so much.
And I am Pael Fajardo signing out. Adios.